Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. You have found the internet's best live break room featuring signed sports memorabilia and autographed sports cards inside the most exciting mystery boxes. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down to make it as easy as possible to understand. First, head to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of the series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win an item at an extremely discounted rate. Then click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you have completed your checkout, tune in to the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at 7 p.m. Central Time any day of the week, or 4 p.m. on weekdays, along with 2 p.m. on weekends. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen. When your specific break begins, your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once the randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia that will be shipped straight to your door. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Most of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or opened on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points towards specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Well, the time has finally come. Let's get breaking.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. I'm Kamen here with Alex, ready for a huge show tonight. We got big names across the break room. Tom Brady, Drew Brees in the diamond helmets. Jim Brown in loaded dice. We got Dan Marino in the jerseys. Peyton Manning in the slabs. Terry Bradshaw in the replica helmets. We got Jerry Rice, Emmitt Smith in the teammates. Fire across the room, Alex. Gonna pull some awesome names tonight. I can't wait to get started. How are you doing tonight?
Doing great. March Madness season. Gotta love March Madness.
Go Miami.
And we're breaking boxes. What more could you ask for?
That's right. Boxes and sports. It's what we live for here. Speaking of boxes, this was the best box in the early show. Tyreek Hill Speed Flex. Salute the cervix. That was clean. Shane saying, let's do this. Let's go, Shane. I do agree, Shane McDonald. Let's get the party started. We have one pre-fill, and Shane's in that break. That's the mini helmets. So drop me 2 numbers. Blake Miller saying, going to be a fun night tonight. Gotta agree, Blake. So mini helmets. Drop me 2 numbers, guys. Nick wants 22. All right, one more, Nick. And I'm going to make loaded dice the chase tonight.
Yeah.
It's the best series, maybe behind diamonds. It's a real shame it's not moving. There's a 1 in 5 chance that Jim Brown comes out in the next break.
Great.
Just in case you guys don't know, if an athlete does not sign autographs very often, then their value is higher. Jim Brown does not sign autographs very often. He is considered by some as the best running back of all time. It's a Jim Brown Flash Authentic. Do not miss out. Do not miss out. Jim Brown, obviously, a little bit older, too, and, I don't want to say anything like that, but you guys know where I'm headed. Yeah. That value is only going to go up as time goes on, so let's not sleep on that Jim Brown. Got 2 good college games going on right now, too. That's right, Blake.
Yeah.
I've got Miami plus 7.5, and I've got Alabama money line in a parlay, so both are looking good here. Let's fill out this loaded dice so I can get Marissa to buy a spot, says Daniel. There you go. And it's a triple box break, by the way, so you can win multiple items with 1 spot. 13 and 22 going off on the mini helmets. Loaded dice, like the diamond helmets, no filler hits. Those are cream of the crop. So 42-36 Miami at the half. So they are looking mighty good. I want Bama and Houston. Just got Bama in that parlay. Blake, I want Miami to cover 7.5. I would prefer to see Houston lose, but if Miami loses, they better lose by less than 7. That's all I gotta say. So we will get it set up here. We got Damian, Jason, Blake, Damian, Kevin, and Nicholas. We're gonna go ahead and go. Let's see, dice roll. We didn't do the dice roll yet.
No.
So 2 virtual dice, looking for 6 or higher. We have 6 and a 1, 7 on the dice roll. All right, that was the same as the early show. So I'll get you guys set up for your divisions here. Sap is still in the minis, Blake, and Brandon headliners left in the slabs. We have Justin Herbert, A.J. Brown, Terrell Davis, Peyton Manning, and who's the other one right there, Alex? I can't read that.
No.
Breece Hall. It's Breece Hall. So Breece Hall is the other one. So I'll go ahead and do a top-to-bottom rundown after this break of everything going on the break page. Blake Miller's a huge Bucs fan. He wants that Warren Sapp mini, and he also wants that Tom Brady authentic. He wants a Brady for himself and a Drew Brees for his girlfriend. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good stuff. 7 clicks. We got Damian's got the NFC North, NFC South, NFC East. We got Kevin, NFC West, AFC North. Nicholas, AFC South. Jason, AFC East. And Blake Bitten, AFC West. Double the boxes, double the fun. 13 and 22 in the training time. Good luck, folks. Let's see some fire. Lucky number 13. Ooh, okay. This is what we call, if you win this item, probably hold it a little bit and see what happens.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of talent with this player. Top 3 overall pick. Great athletes. Could be a really good player. Could be a bust. I'll be honest with you, Alex. I'm not sure which way I lean. But if he ends up being really good, this helmet ends up being really good. We have a Trey Lance Eclipse Mini. NFC West, Kevin St. Pierre. Very nice. Beckett certified on the Trey Lance.
As Colin likes to say, an investment piece.
Investment piece. Have to agree with that. Have to agree on the Trey Lance. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I'm a little torn. I don't know where they should go. I think that Brock Purdy played really well.
Yeah.
They've invested a lot in Trey Lance. Didn't they get Sam Darnold, too?
They did.
So they have all sorts of options in San Francisco. I'm not convinced that any one of those guys is, the answer. But maybe none of them has to be that great with how good that squad is.
They're almost kind of using quarterbacks like teams use running backs.
That's a good... That's good. I like that, Alex. I never thought of it that way.
It's the Shanahan system. It doesn't matter who's the quarterback. It's just whoever playing good.
As long as it's not the guy they played against the Eagles. So that at some point, when you get down to the 4th, 5th string guy, it does matter. But all of those guys are capable of being an NFL starter. I don't think anyone is necessarily top 10, but they're all capable of being starters. All righty. 22 is next. 22 of 40 in our double box break in the minis. Emmitt Smith box. Ooh, I like this one. This guy has not one, but 2 of the best nicknames out there. Okay. They call him Jaws and the Polish Rifle. Ron Jaworski on the Flash Mini. Talked about this guy last night. You look at Ron Jaworski, you don't really think that's an NFL quarterback. If you watch ESPN, really good reporter, a little bit shorter guy. I mean, obviously now he's older, not as fit as he was. Does not look like a prototypical NFL quarterback. But guess what? Ron Jaworski was a Pro Bowl quarterback, a quarterback who played in the playoffs. Nice hit, Damian McDonald, on your Ron Jaworski. So a little quarterback break. Look, if you're getting quarterbacks as filler hits, series is probably pretty good. Congrats, Kevin and Damian, on Trey Lance and Ron Jaworski. Good stuff here. Jaws.
Yeah. One of the early analysts growing up that I was always seeing on SportsCenter.
Yeah, he's good. He does good work.
Yeah.
Does good work.
I don't know if he still is an analyst or who he is for now.
I think he still works for ESPN. I just think he doesn't go on there as often.
Yeah, I don't really see him anymore.
I think I saw him this last year, but I could be mistaken. How's everyone in the chat doing? A little bit quiet in the chat. I know Shane and Blake are in there. Well, let's hop in, folks. Let's chat a little. That's a nice Eagle silver there. It is, absolutely. Something different. That's a Flash Eagles helmet, the Silver Mini. All right, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a top-to-bottom rundown of everything we got going on the Ultimate Autographs live break page. Real quick, we got a drink of water first.
He is the CEO of Ron Jaworski Golf Management. He manages golf courses in South Jersey.
Wow, that sounds like what a retired guy would do who's got money, right? Very, very prototypical. I think we see Dion in the Diamonds tonight. Why just Dion, Ronnie? Why not Brady and Breeze as well? Let's see all of them. There's only 21 boxes left. Why not knock them all out tonight? We can do it. So, starting with the jerseys, top to bottom rundown. Dan the Man jerseys. We have Dan Marino, borderline top 5 quarterback of all time. When he retired, Alex, he was the NFL's all-time leader in passing yards, passing touchdowns. Brett Favre, Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, Tom Brady, broken those records since. But he was the OG record holder, and guess what? He did it in the 80s, the 90s, before this massive passing era we live in today. We have other big names in there. We have Donald Driver, Packer receiver. We have Bears legendary coach Mike Ditka still in play. Yeah. Speaking of an original, one of the OG great receiving tight ends, the only coach to win a Super Bowl for the Bears. So, thanks, champ, says Ronnie. You are welcome. Actually, he's talking to you, Alex, asking if you're in both. Yes, thank you, Alex. Thank you, Ronnie. So, the aforementioned Diamond Helmet Series. I think you and I mean, Loaded Dice is close. I'll be honest, the 1-in-4 mixer lately, also close. But if we have to pick one series that's the best in the room,
always,
it's got to be this. The Diamonds are all authentic helmets. They're all fire, cream of the crop names. Even the filler hits are great.
Yeah.
So we have Tom Brady, the GOAT, 7-time Super Bowl champion quarterback. Brady's number 1 all-time in passing yards, passing touchdowns. Number 2 all-time is actually Drew Brees. He's out there in this series, too. What a shame that Drew Brees never won a league MVP. By the way, Mahomes this past season just broke Drew Brees' record for total yards by a quarterback in a season. So Drew Brees had the most yards in a single season, and he didn't win MVP. I don't know. That's pretty crazy. We do have Deion Sanders out there, one of the best corners ever, if not the best. Speaking of great defense, how about a triple sign Steeler authentic? Jack Lambert, Jack Ham, Andy Russell, 3 great linebackers on that 70s Steel Curtain defense that helped Pittsburgh win 4 Super Bowls in the 70s. Man. That is nuts. Other big names in the Diamonds. Speaking of 4 Super Bowls, Jim Kelly led his team to 4 straight. I know they lost them all, but making 4 straight, that's no small feat either. We have maybe the best defensive player ever, Lawrence Taylor. And we have one of the better receivers in the game right now. One of the smaller receivers, but one of the better, Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Small but jacked.
Yes. So, a lot of options in the Diamonds. I'll be honest, actually, we might have pulled the Amon-Ra St. Brown. Odell Beckham, we definitely pulled. But LT and Jim Kelly, we have not pulled yet. So, a lot of good options in those Diamonds. Maybe it was Amon-Ra in our last Diamond series, now that I think of it.
Yeah.
So 8 spots to go in the slabs. Can you look that up last night if we pulled an Amon-Ra St. Brown from that series?
Yeah.
Somehow I feel like Ronnie won it. But I don't know if it was in the
slab.
We pulled a slab Amon-Ra?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the last Diamonds we had last Thursday.
Yes.
Even the last Thursday there was an Amon-Ra.
Okay.
Not this one.
So we have a Justin Herbert slab card still in play. And here's my card slabs. Obviously, top 5 young quarterback in the league. Speaking of young stars, Breece Hall. Ronnie won it yesterday. So that did come out, I think, in the Diamonds yesterday. Thank you, Ronnie. Still have a lot of good things out there, though. We have a Breece Hall slab card. We have A.J. Brown. Beautiful Tennessee Titan card. We have one of 8 guys to rush for 2,000 yards in a season, Terrell Davis. And then we have Peyton Manning, the single-season passing touchdown record holder, 55 of them. Manning also 5-time NFL MVP, the most ever.
Yeah, that Amon-Ra was in the Wild West, not the broadcaster.
Okay, so good. Amon-Ra St. Brown is out there. I was correct, Alex. He came out of the Wild West yesterday, which was our old Diamond Series. So, yep, Luke, got a hold of you, Ronnie. So awesome service over there at UA. We look out for all the customers. Fantastic customer service. Luke is an absolute beast. So, yeah, that was Amon-Ra St. Brown. We closed out the last diamonds. We dropped the new ones. So St. Brown is out there in the new helmets. Again, we've got a single and a double. $166 for a double, $83 for a single. So you can win for $166. You get the NFC South. You can win Brady and Breeze both.
Oh, man.
Those two helmets worth more than $3,000 combined.
Yeah.
You can win them for $166.
Insane.
That's wild. Absolutely wild in that Diamond Series. 8 to go in the Teammate Series. We have the NFL's all-time leading rusher, Emmitt Smith. On a Cardinal Mini, we have Jerry Rice. The NFL's all-time leading receiver on the Niners. Maybe the best safety ever, Ed Reed. We have J.J. Watt, one of the best defensive players ever. Then we have T.O., third all-time in receiving touchdowns on the Niner jersey. So it would contain one player, like Emmitt Smith is a headliner. There's 2 items in a teammate's box. It was 2 players who were teammates at some point or another. Does not have to be 2 players of the same item. For example, I know it's kind of hard to explain this one, but I always use this example. Carson Palmer, Cardinal helmet we pulled in the breaks. Chad Johnson, Bengal jersey. They were teammates together with the Bengals, but we had 2 different winners in the NFC West and the AFC North. You could get 2 of the same item, for example, though. We've had, I want to say in the past, we've had Emmitt Smith and Michael Irvin, both on Dallas stuff, NFC East. In this case, Emmitt Smith is on an Arizona Cardinal Mini. Something different here in the breaks. We have 5 to go in the triple box break in the slab cards. Like I was saying in the early show, you can potentially get Terrell Davis, Peyton Manning, and Justin Herbert all with one spot in that triple. That's crazy. Absolutely wild. And here's my card slabs. 7 to go in the rep helmets. Every single box left in this series in the room on the ticker. Just 11 to go. We do have a couple headliners left, including the NFL's receiving touchdown leader from this last season, Devontae Adams, and 4-time Super Bowl champion quarterback Terry Bradshaw.
Sick.
Former league MVP, former Super Bowl MVP, and he's a Steeler. What does that mean? That means his autograph is fantastic. Pittsburgh Steeler players are cream of the crop when it comes to penmanship. 8 spots to go in the Trenches Authentics. There's only 8 boxes left. They're all in the room, all on the ticker. 2 headliners to go. We got O.J. Simpson, one of 8 guys to rush for 2,000 yards in a season, but he did it in 14 games. And we got Deion Sanders on the Flash Authentic, former Defensive Player of the Year, former Super Bowl champion, maybe the best cornerback of all time. 8 to go in loaded dice. Speaking of the best of the best, number 1 all-time in rushing yards per game, the great Jim Brown. Loaded dice is a triple box break. There are 2 replica helmets and 1 authentic helmet. So in a triple box break, you can win more than 1 item with 1 spot, for example. Let's just play hypothetical. Let's just say that you hit on the AFC North. Out comes the Jim Brown Flash Authentic. Maybe the replica helmet is Hines Ward for the Steelers. You would double up. For $175, you would get Jim Brown and Hines Ward both. So Ray Lewis, Devontae Adams still in play. There are 5 crates left, 3 headliners left, 60% chance at a headliner. We have 20% chance at Jim Brown. That is the chase tonight. Then 8 spots to go in the mini helmets. This is a double box break. Same deal. You can win multiple items with 1 spot. So we did pull the Hutchinson and Dalvin Cook. But had we not pulled them, you can get the NFC North, and you can get Jefferson and Cook both in the same break in theory. Speaking of Jefferson, Justin Jefferson is very much available in this series. Jay Jettas is number 1 all-time in career receiving yards per game. And Kirk Cousins is his quarterback. Look, Cousins is good, better than a lot of people give him credit for. But number 1 all-time, despite Kirk Cousins as his quarterback, Justin Jefferson. Fantastic player, led the league in receiving this past season. If there's one guy who could break Jerry Rice's all-time receiving mark, it's Justin Jefferson.
100%.
He's off to such a hot start. He's got the 17 games. He is a fantastic player. You can get that mini helmet for $47. Still have A.J. Brown, who's probably maybe the most underrated receiver in the game.
Yeah.
Tied for 3rd in receiving touchdowns this last season and 4th in receiving yards. We have Marshall Faulk, one of 3 guys with 1,000 yards rushing and 1,000 yards receiving in the same season, the former league MVP. Warren Sapp, NFL 1990s and 2000s all-decade team, and primetime again, this time on the 49er mini helmet. So come and get those breaks, folks. We are full of fire items. A quick little refresh here. So we did knock off a load of dice. We knocked off in the trenches as well. 4 to go in that triple for the slabs, and 2 to go in probably the best break in the room, the Broadcasters Diamonds, the one with the Brady and Breeze. And we have 4 to go in that double and 4 to go in the jerseys. I'm going to drop in the live break page link. I'm going to go ahead and drop in some individual links of breaks that are coming up. So this one's coming up shortly. Dan Marino, the big name left. Come and get the Hall of Fame quarterback. So we have the Diamond double, 4 spots to go. I'll drop that in as well. Then I'll drop in the Diamond single and the Slab triple. Those are probably the 4 breaks that will happen here soonest. So come and get all those. Let's rock and roll. Let's see the heat.
In a matter of that time, Alabama's now down by 3.
Ooh. How much time left? I'm about to pull it up here.
Ooh, on commercial.
Commercial right now. Okay. Well, that would be a potential bracket buster for a lot of folks. Alabama Crimson Tide. You know, you and I were just talking about this off air. I think it was off air.
Yep.
If Alabama and Houston lose today, not only would we have no 1 seeds in the Final 4, it would be no 1 seeds in the Elite 8.
Yeah.
And there's only 1 2 seed left in Texas. They could lose tonight. So talking about upsets, it's been upsets galore in March Madness. Look, now that my bracket is done with UCLA, I'm cheering for all the upsets we can see. Usually at this time of the tournament, I've still got a lot of bracket possibilities. I can still win it all. I'm still feeling good. Once your bracket is out, you cheer for nothing but upsets. I do have money on Miami covering tonight, plus 7.5, so definitely cheering for that one in particular.
Hey, we are doing diamonds.
Let's go. Drop me a number, the single or the double?
Single.
Drop me a number for the broadcaster single. I did put up to 20 on the ticker. 30-box series. You guys have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 numbers available right now. That's a lot, Alex. That is a lot available. Speaking of 12, Blake wants 12. All right, Blake. That will do, sir. And I'll be honest with you, there might be one of those that we've done. I know our whiteboard says 21 left. It might either be 22 left or one of these has been called potentially. But either way, whether it's 21 or 22 diamonds left, there's not much to go.
No.
So, Blake, thank you on box 12. 12 is coming up in the diamond helmets. This is the best break we offer, so do not miss out. Blake's looking for some Miller time here in the breaks.
Oh.
The guy either says Miller time or Yahtzee when he wins, which I do love some Yahtzee, that's for sure. Thank you, Alex. 12 coming up. We'll get these guys randomized 7 times for their divisions. That's Ronnie, Blake, Mark McCoy. Welcome, Mark, new customer in the room. Bill Stefanelli, Dylan Salisbury, And how about a Jason Amer sighting in the break room? What's up, Jason Amer? I hope all is good, buddy. Jason popped in the chat yesterday asking what should I hop into. I told him this. Day late, he hops in to our diamonds.
All right.
Mark McCoy. Mark, I have a question for you. I ask all our new customers this question. One, how did you hear about us? Always like to know. We're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. We got a TikTok channel, Instagram channel. So we are all over social media. And the other question, Mark, if you're watching, what team do you like? You tell me what team you like. I can tell you breaks with headliners of your team. So let's go. It's takeoff time, Blake Miller. Takeoff time in the breaks.
20 boxes. I'm almost very positive in the diamonds.
Okay, perfect.
So that board is right.
Our board is right. So that's good to know. All right, randomizer going up. Box 12. What's up, Kamen and Alex? Haven't met Alex.
How's it going?
Jason, Alex is good people. Good people. He is the replacement for the Dylan man. So 12 times coming up here in the diamonds. Good luck, folks. I always say, Alex, and maybe it's just whenever you talk to me, but if you need betting advice, talk to Alex because he gets them all right. I did click one too many. I apologize, guys. Haven't done that much lately. I'm going to head on over to our YouTube and see who it was after 7 clicks. Because I did find out if I click back, that doesn't work. So I want to make sure I got the right people in the right spot here. So 5, 6, and 7. All right, so after 7, I'll make this full screen. Ronnie would be the top spot, Dylan second spot, so on and so forth. Ronnie would have the NFC North, so I'll paste in Ronnie in the NFC North. You want to make sure you guys get your right divisions. I apologize for getting a little trigger happy. Dylan, you've got the NFC South. Dylan Salisbury, NFC East. That was Mark McCoy, new guy in the room. By the way, Dylan, how about Brady or Breeze potentially? Blake is in the 4th spot, NFC West. All right, Mr. Miller. Let's see what else Blake has here. We're not going to copy and paste. Blake's got the AFC East as well. Then we have William Stefanelli in the AFC North. The last 2 spots are Jason Amer, AFC South, and AFC West. All right, broadcasters number 1. Let's rock and roll, folks. Let's see the fire here. Everything is amazing in this series. You will not miss. The Diamonds have 0, not a zilch filler hits. Everything is headliner quality. What do we got? Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. I almost got too excited here. It is a Bucks helmet, but it's not the Lunar. The winner of this break is also going to get an $83 gift card. So I kind of just gave it away. It's a Tampa Bay Buck helmet, full-size authentic. We got ourselves the talented linebacker, Pro Bowler, Super Bowl champion, had a huge game against Mahomes in the Super Bowl, Devin White. NFC South, Dylan Salisbury. So there's typically about 3 or 4 gift cards in a given series now in the Diamonds. If you get a gift card, that means it's one of the 3 or 4 worst hits in the series. Again, there's no bad hits. Devin White's a great player. He has a gift card. That means that is the lesser hit in the series. So you not only get the helmet, you get $83 too. So good stuff. Dylan Salisbury. Geez, I never hit the Bucks, says Blake. Never say never. What if you get it when Brady's out there? You just need the right time, Blake. Just one time is all it takes. So Dylan's got enough money to hop in the next one.
Yeah.
Essentially got this helmet for free, Alex. Devin White. Mr. Salisbury. Good stuff. What's our closest break right now?
We're about to do a jersey break.
Perfect. Looking for Dan the Man Marino. So Devin White, 2nd team All-Pro in 2020, Pro Bowler in 2021, former Butkus Award winner in college. The guy already has 20 and a half career sacks. Been playing since 2019. Rock solid for Dylan.
Not even like a pass rusher.
No, exactly, right? That's
just
crazy. Over 400 tackles, almost 500 in his young career. So we'll do 22 in the jerseys. Thank you, Nick. That would be the Emmitt Smith box. I'll get this Devin White put away, and we'll keep it rolling. The double's pretty close, isn't it, Alex?
For the diamond, halfway, as well as that triple slab.
Ooh, okay. I'm guessing Dylan Salisbury's in that one. He loves the slabs. He actually wanted the triple slab. So underrated, says Blake. He is very underrated. I know that Super Bowl game, he was probably the best player on the field. I don't think he got the Super Bowl MVP, but he absolutely terrorized Mahomes and the Chiefs in that Bucs Super Bowl win. Great player at LSU as well. Yeah. So, guy's a winner everywhere he's been.
A college national champion and then NFL champion.
Pretty good. Pretty good for Devin White. I think he actually played on the team right before the national championship.
Oh, did he?
But consensus All-American that year. Either way, the guy is phenomenal. Get this bad boy put away. Yeah, because I'm not seeing national champ on his bio here. I have it pulled up. But either way, Devin White, man. Legit. Stick. Oh my, the sticky note does not want to stick. All right, I'll actually hand it to you right now, Alex. We'll do a jersey break next. 22 of 35 in Dan the Man. So, Damien, we got Kristen, new customer. Kristen, question for you. How did you hear about Ultimate Autographs? And what's your squad? We got Ronnie and Salako. I'm going to go for it, Alex. Rick Zagracek, Nicholas Cangelosi, and Joseph Nave. A Nave like the wave. I know that for sure because he told me that's how it's pronounced. So let's keep it rolling in the breaks. Let's keep seeing the fire. 60-53 San Diego State. Alabama's in trouble.
Yeah, they are.
Big trouble. Another 1 seed might get knocked out. Kristen saying football. Rams for me and Eagles for the hubby. All right. Well, we got a lot of Eagles in the room. We got a decent amount of Rams as well. We do have a Marshall Faulk mini helmet as a headliner right now when it comes to Rams items. Eagles, I don't know if we have a headliner right now, which is
A.J.
weird.
Brown.
A.J. Brown, yeah, A.J. Brown in the minis as well. So that could be a good break for you guys.
And then A.J. Brown in the teammates jersey. I don't know if that got pulled yet, though.
It did get pulled.
It did get pulled, okay.
But we do have A.J. Brown in the slabs.
Yep,
That's on a
slabs.
Titan slab, though.
So cool.
So do get a lot of A.J. Brown in the break. But
Yeah.
very underrated player. We talked about it earlier. 4th in receiving yards, 3rd in receiving touchdowns this past season.
And a guy that could be a filler hitting the diamonds or loaded dice.
I know. Isn't that
Yeah,
crazy?
you have no idea.
No idea. Joseph up top in the NFC North. We got Joseph NFC South, Rick NFC East, Kristen NFC West, Damian AFC North, Ronnie AFC South, Nicholas Cangelosi. Man is looking for box number mojo, and Dan Marino in the AFC East. Lastly, Nick, you've got the AFC West as well. 22 of 35. Good luck, folks. Let's see some fire. All right, he got a little name change coming up here. This guy used to go by Darius Leonard, and now he goes by Shaquille Leonard. One of the best linebackers in the league, I believe. He was the highest paid pure linebacker, not edge rusher in the NFL. He's an absolute beast. Led the league in tackles before, forced fumbles as well. 3-time first team All-Pro, 3-time Pro Bowler. Darius Leonard, Shaquille Leonard, Ronnie and Salako in the AFC South. Congratulations, Ronnie. Little Shaq Leonard coming out here in the break room. Spent much of this last season injured.
Yeah.
I know he's not the only reason. I mean, Jonathan Taylor getting hurt, just them not having enough good players, but it was a tough year for the Colts. Having him out has not helped for sure.
Yeah, I think Roquan's contract just passed him.
Okay, Roquan Smith just did. Okay, he was the highest paid
Yeah.
prior to Roquan Smith. Okay, wow, Roquan.
Roquan makes 20, Shaq Leonard 19.7.
Okay, pretty close.
Yep.
And the Ravens paid him. That's what the Bears didn't want to pay him. I didn't even realize he's getting paid that much.
Oh yeah, they paid him over Lamar. Wild.
He's getting paid $20 million. And it's crazy how the NFL has changed, because I think Saquon Barkley got franchise tag for $10 million. And I think Tunsil on the Texans is getting paid like 25,
25, I think. Maybe pushing 30.
Yeah.
Lane Johnson's like he got an extension. His is like 30. Wild.
I mean, I get it. I get the whole running back thing, but I feel like some of these guys who are cream of the crop probably should get paid more. I mean, Saquon at least should. That man is fantastic.
I almost think QB should be in their own separate salary cap category.
Probably. I mean, Danny Dimes got 40,000. So that's mind-blowing. But hey, you know what I say, Alex? The key to life is get someone to pay you more than you're worth.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones is an absolute legend. He got paid more than he's worth.
Mm-hmm.
For that, he's forever got my respect. He used to be called Danny Dimes. As Bob says, he is now Danny Dollars.
Yes.
A lot of dollars for him.
Like Sam Bradford, his whole career.
Yeah?
Got paid a lot.
He got paid a lot. Well,
Didn't play a lot.
the real champion is former Mizzou Tiger Chase Daniel.
Yes.
Guy has 5 career starts, and he's made over $40 million, about $8 million per start.
Legend.
That's it. And you know what? Guess what? He doesn't have to deal with all the concussions, the CTE.
Nope.
He can just go home, raise his family.
Mm-hmm.
Got a fat paycheck, and he's got a head that's going to be good when he's in his 80s.
Yes.
So good for Chase Daniel. I interviewed that guy several times because he comes back to Mizzou a lot. I covered Mizzou sports. I once was at a golf outing with Chase Daniel, and his buddy was driving the golf cart. I had my tripod and my camera, Alex, and I'm hanging on for dear life. I'm like, Chase, slow this golf cart down, brother. He's like, nah, we're okay. My camera's worth a few $1,000s. I'm going to get fired for breaking my camera. So he did slow down the cart eventually. So thank you to Chase Daniel. I remember Matt Flynn. I do remember Matt Flynn.
Another legend.
Another legend at the bank. That game against the Lions, I think it was the last game of the season.
He did it like twice.
I think he had like 6 passing touchdowns. And then it was the Falcons who paid him, right?
No,
not the Seahawks. Seahawks. I'm sorry. I knew it was a bird in my head. So it was Rodgers' backup. Threw 6 touchdowns the last game of the season and got paid.
And I think he did it again, went to the Raiders, and then Carr took over.
Yeah, and then Brock Osweiler, another legend.
Yes.
That man got paid as well. Shout out to Brock. So Princeton plus 10 tonight, says Ronnie. Let's go, Ronnie. I got Princeton plus 10 as well. Great minds thinking alike here.
I don't normally like Creighton. I always think like they're like almost like a Gonzaga every year. But This is one of the better Creighton teams.
Well, they don't have a lot of depth, though, is what I hear. So they have great starters, not a lot of depth. As we get deeper in the tournament, the legs start to hit a little bit. That's what hit UCLA last night, by the way. They had a lot of injuries. They were cruising. They got tired. That's simply what happened. And they got a little boost at the end. And then Gonzaga hit that crazy shot, and my bracket got busted. It is what it is.
Princeton, the last double-digit seed left.
They are? Yeah.
So it's weird because there's not like a lot of like underdogs left or Cinderella stories, but there's not a lot of top seeds either.
No, it's a lot of like the 5.
Yeah.
I think K-State's a 3.
Couple 3s.
Yeah.
Xavier's a 3.
UConn's a 4.
UConn's a 4.
Yeah. So a lot of those like second tier teams are right there. So let's take a peek at the break page real quick here. Let's see what might be next.
What a dice. I think we're 5 away.
All right. Got some movement on the dice break. Looks like I've convinced some people. Triple box break, 2 replica helmets, and 1 authentic out of each loaded dice. So there is 5 crates left. We have 3 headliners left. 60% chance at a headliner. We got Ray Lewis, NFL's all-time tackle leader. We got Devontae Adams, led the league in receiving touchdowns this last season. And we have a Jim Brown Flash Authentic, number 1 all-time in rushing yards per game. So 5 to go there. That break is probably coming up soon. We have 4 to go in the slab cards. We are down to 16 slabs left. We still have 5 headliners left. That is a almost 1 in 3 chance at a headliner. Justin Herbert, Breece Hall, A.J. Brown, Terrell Davis, and Peyton Manning. So in that triple box break, you can get Herbert, Manning, and Davis, all 3 in one break. We are closing in on some more diamond breaks. We got 5 to go in the second single, and we got 4 to go in the double again. This is the top series we offer. We do have, in that double box break, you get the NFC South. You could get Tom Brady and Drew Brees both just for $166. Tom Brady helmet, worth well over $2,000. The most valuable football memorabilia item, Tom Brady. Most expensive autograph. The man charges a lot. That helmet is worth a lot. So Brady number 1 all time in passing touchdowns, passing yards. Drew Brees number 2. 2 fantastic helmets. Who says the NFC South isn't cool? That Brady and Brees are absolutely filthy. Triple sign Steeler helmet still out there. We have a Deion Sanders Flash Authentic. Not to mention we have Amon-Ra St. Brown, Lawrence Taylor, Jim Kelly. That is basically 7 headliners with, I believe, 20 boxes left. That's 35% chance at a headliner. Better than 1 in 3. That's pretty good, Alex.
Oh.
Odds are good. So what do you guys want to break? Let me know what you want to break. Let's see it. Need Shane to pass some of that luck over to me, says Kyle. Okay. Well, Shane, if you're looking to help, Kyle's looking for some help, brother. Looking for that help. Any other bets out there for you guys? Anyone place any fun bets tonight? It is looking like Alabama's going to lose. They're down 8 with 118 here. I believe they got another free throw coming up.
Wild.
But yeah, I think they're done.
San Diego State barely even won their first game.
Out of the Mountain West, Mountain West champions. SDSU, actually, you may remember this. Maybe you don't. Maybe some of these guys do. I remember it. They were actually the 2 seed that lost to FGCU. So FGCU beat them in that 2-15 matchup, I think it was.
Yeah, Portugal Coast?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's Georgetown.
No, Georgetown, then SDSU was the 7. That's who they beat to make the Sweet 16. I remember betting big on FGCU to beat San Diego State. That's what it was. But, yeah, they're looking good. They are looking good here late in the game. They actually just turned the ball over, so maybe we're jinxing them. It looks like a tie-up, possession arrow, Alabama. But I think they're still going to hang on. If they choke this, it would be a massive
I've seen
choke.
crazier things. I'll never forget because I had Northern Iowa winning 2 or 3 games. They were like a 12 seed, and they blew it against Texas A&M. They were up 12 with 30
That was
seconds.
at the half-court 3, right?
Northern Iowa couldn't inbound the ball, and they had 5 straight turnovers. Basically.
Yeah, it's not good.
It was insane.
Well, college kids do miss a lot. College kids are not as trustworthy. By the way, another 1 seed might go down tonight. Miami up 54-49 on Houston. So should Miami win that game? Chris Perez, actually maybe not. I was going to say Chris Perez is sitting pretty, but he's got Bama as the champion. The Ultimate Autograph Bracket Challenge. Winner gets a $500 gift card. You would have Derek with Gonzaga, Sean with UConn, and Travis with Xavier, and Dylan with Texas. Only guys with their champs left. You do get 32 points for picking a champion right. Or 320, actually, in ESPN.
I'm almost kind of just down for all the 1s and 2 seeds losing today now.
Yeah. Well, there you go. I think Kyle just pulled some cards. Jamar Chase, Amon-Ra St. Brown. So we'll hop in, Kyle. Keep that break rolling here at Ultimate Autographs. Let's keep it rolling. Speaking of cards, I mean...
The triple slab.
Peyton Manning, 5-time NFL MVP, the most ever. I say this a lot on this program. The best regular season player of all time is Peyton Manning. Look, Brady probably gets that edge because of the playoffs, is a better player, the 7 titles, whatever. Regular season, no one's better than Peyton Manning.
Oh, and 1.
And 1 for Alabama?
Yeah.
Well, maybe they're not done just yet. I think you're just slightly ahead of me, but they're not done just yet. In that situation, give them the layup.
Yep.
Just give him the layup. I mean, what is this guy doing? Just give him the layup.
It's either that, or if you're gonna foul him, you foul him.
Yeah, foul him hard.
Yeah.
3 to go in that diamond double, by the way, as well.
Let's get it.
So that's coming up. Let's keep it rolling in the breaks tonight.
Yeah. Only thing better than March Madness, breaking boxes.
That's right. That is the best thing out there. Breaking boxes is the best. The guy for San Diego State, I don't want to butcher his name, but number 33, fouled out with 0 points.
Is it Tony Snell?
Not Tony Snell. That's one of the all-time best box scores
Yes,
ever.
it is.
Tony Snell had 0 of everything, right?
Yep.
Legend. Bulls legend Tony Snell. I'm guessing this guy had a rebound.
Oh man, this might be an 8-second. Oh.
It's that this is the time where you see who's clutch and who's not, you know? By the way, Miami's up 9 points on Houston. Shane McDonald saying trade, looking to make a trade. All right.
Yeah.
He wants that Jamar Chase and Amon-Ra St. Brown. We do have Amon-Ra St. Brown. By the way, we pulled an Amon-Ra St. Brown rookie card last night in the breaks. It's autographed.
Sick.
So we do have Amon-Ra St. Brown in that diamond double as well.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of goodies across the entire break page. Let's get those orders moving, folks. A little bit slower at the moment. Let's make that change. Let's rock and roll on the breaks.
I want to see Tom Brady tonight.
And we could see Tom Brady. Look, he's been in some of these series earlier in the series. Brady might be in the break room as we speak. I mean, we have up through 20 on the ticker.
Oh, wow.
So most of the boxes are available or have been done. And look, we knock out another 5 or 6 boxes. I'm not against putting all of them on there.
Wow.
The closer, maybe like 10 boxes. But let's knock out some more. We'll get some more on the ticker as we go.
Do the best to do it, Brady and Breeze.
Yeah. I mean, statistically, cumulative career, number 1 in passing touchdowns, passing yards, Tom Brady. Drew Brees is number 2. I still don't get how Drew Brees has 0 MVPs.
It is crazy.
Mind-boggling. He's number 2 all-time in yards and touchdowns. He's number 1, I believe, all-time in passing yards for a season and no MVPs.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And Rodgers stole a couple stat pads against the Bears.
Everything is the NFL passing yards single-season leaders. Let's look this up.
I was listening to the radio, and they were saying that the years Rodgers won MVPs against the Bears, he would average 3 to almost 4 touchdowns a game.
And this year he was terrible, and he still owned the Bears. So go to New York already, Aaron Rodgers. I am happy to see you go to New York.
Another spot and loaded dice.
Let's go. Single-season passing yard leaders. Actually, Manning had 1 more passing yard than Breeze in 2013. Breeze had the single-season total yards record before Mahomes broke it this year. So Breeze must have had a few more rush yards than Manning. This last season, Mahomes, 5,250. But he's good for 300-400 rush yards. So he did break Drew Brees' record this past year for total yards by a quarterback. You look at these quarterbacks. I mean, look at how many times Brees is on there. Peyton Manning currently available in the slabs. Drew Brees, Tom Brady, both in the diamonds. We just had Mahomes in our last diamond and our last loaded dice. And we had Big Ben in our last Absolute Madness series. And we have Dan Marino, by the way, number 12 there. He's in the jerseys. So, and we have Jameis Winston in the room as well. How about a guy who maybe doesn't belong on that list?
Yeah.
Top 12 single-season passing yard leaders. Manning, Breeze, Brady, Mahomes, Brady, Breeze, Roethlisberger, Winston, Mahomes, Marino.
Woo.
Jameis Winston amongst some good company right there.
Yeah.
Famous Jameis, baby.
Jameis.
That is fantastic.
Do not know why Alabama just fouled.
Well, they're down 2.
Yeah.
And they could have ran the clock out. Maybe they think this guy's going to miss. Who knows? Is it a bad free throw shooter?
No.
Not really.
I just kind of think they forgot they could have tried to get a stop.
Yeah, probably not a good decision there for the Tide.
It's also not a good decision. Not buying into the diamonds.
It's a terrible decision. The worst decision
Yeah.
you can do with your life.
Yeah.
Potentially for $83, winning a $2,000-$3,000 Brady helmet,
Mhm.
and then you just sit there, shake your head, being like, "Oh my God, I could have had the Brady.
Yeah, Tom Brady.
Could have had the
Could
Brady."
have had Breeze.
So yeah, no question about that. At this point, Alex, by the way, Miami's up 12 on Houston. Up 12. I am cheering for Princeton to win it all at this point. I know it may not happen, but who's to say it won't?
Yeah.
Who's to say it won't? Let's go smart guys, baby. Princeton, 15 seed winning it all. That'd be great.
Yeah.
That'd be the dream bracket. Otherwise, what's the lowest seed left? FAU. FAU entered the tournament with 0 wins in the history of the program in the NCAA tournament. They've got 3 now.
3.
So they are doing it big. Let's do it big in the breaks, folks. What would you guys like to break next in the break room? My top items available, I got to say Brady and Breeze are 1 and 2. I'm going to say Jim Brown is number 3.
Oh, yeah.
Jim Brown Flash Authentic, 4 spots to go. Andrew, how about this? You buy a break spot into any break, I'll give you a shout out then. You get shout outs for getting break spots. So if you hop in the breaks, Andrew, we'll give you a shout out. Otherwise, I can't just give everyone a shout out.
Yeah.
So Ambrogio, by the way, Ambrogio jumped in the loaded dice. So I think the Brady Breeze, my 2 favorite items out there right now. Number 3 is the Jim Brown Flash Authentic.
Mhm.
My number 4 is the Peyton Manning slab card. And my number 5 is the Dan Marino jersey.
Yeah.
Anything else you disagree with? Maybe something you really want to see?
I would maybe just flip the Jim Brown with Drew Brees, but I'll put Jim Brown too because I don't see Jim Brown as much.
No, we don't.
No.
He doesn't sign
Very
very
rare.
often. So it would be nice for sure.
And you got a 1 in 5 chance for Jim Brown.
In the next break, yeah.
Yeah.
You get the AFC North. 1 in 5 chance Brown comes out. Andrew, live break page is the link here. You can make your orders there. You get an order into our live break page, you get a shout out. So that's how we'll do this. Wow. Talk about breaking a press right there. That's how it's done.
I don't really understand what Alabama was doing at the end. They fouled for when they shouldn't have. Then they just chucked up a 3. Could have still went for a 2.
Yeah.
Bad coaching.
Nate Oates, he wants to win at all costs. Not going to win this time.
No.
Not going to win this time.
Maybe Nick Saban put a curse on him.
I think so. Yeah. Nick Saban. You don't want to mess with Nick.
No,
The man
no.
knows what he's talking about.
Yep.
Who's your guys' favorite team? I'm guessing you mean team, not time.
Bear.
Bears fans here in the break room. I'm a Chief guy as well, but grew up a Bears fan. Speaking of the Bears, we have a Mike Ditka jersey available. That beautiful orange jersey, Coach Ditka. Come and get that Mike Ditka jersey, guys. So a few more orders coming in here. Ambrosio, Kyle, Darren, Marissa's in the breaks. Marissa! That's Marissa's 3rd ever order. She's already got a dub. She got herself, it was something really good. That's Daniel's girlfriend. She shows him how to do breaks, Alex. We also have Jeremy Kellogg jumping in. Jeremy last night got a Trey Lance Authentic and an $83 gift card. Just spent it in our diamond breaks.
This has got to be the first time 0-1 seeds made the Elite 8.
I think so.
It says only 2 Final Fours ever did not include a 1 seed.
Which ones are those? Let's go, Zags. Took down UCLA. Keep my Final Four alive, says Devin. They ruined mine, Dev. That ruined my Final Four. Ronnie says, I really want a Justin Fields. We got a lot of Justin Fields in the break room, Ronnie. We did pull the slab card yesterday. But by the way, you talk about names that could be filler hits.
Mhm.
Justin Fields could, in theory, not be a diamond headliner. That's how good the diamonds are. So we'll have Justin Fields coming up in multiple series. He's in almost every college series we do. I get a lot of Justin Fields, Ohio State stuff. Houston officially. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That was a foul earlier. I was going to say. But Alabama's they're done.
They're done.
7-point game with 8 seconds left. Houston's done, down 15 with 9 minutes left.
Yep.
There will be no 1 seeds in the Elite Eight.
Great. First time ever.
First time ever.
Yeah.
We think.
Yeah, like 99% sure.
Yeah.
The only times that they didn't make the Final Four were 1980, 2006, and 2011.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yep.
The madness is real. Bye, Bama, says Vinny.
No,
Bye, Bama.
I'm rooting for Xavier now against Texas.
Me
They
too.
didn't make no 2 seeds either.
R.I.P. to my girlfriend's grandma, Gigi. She was a big Xavier fan because
Okay.
one of our nieces, that's my girlfriend's cousin, went to Xavier in college on the Xavier swimming team. So
Okay.
every year in March Madness, she loves Xavier. So I'm good with Xavier winning. That'd be a
Yeah,
good story. I mean, Princeton's my number 1 option.
Yeah.
I would say Florida Atlantic's number 2 and Xavier's number 3. Teams I want to. K-State also. I love their point guard.
K-State.
Marquise Noel set the single game tournament record with 19 assists last night. So K-State as well would be a good story. I don't think any one of those teams have ever won the tournament. I could be wrong, but pretty sure none of those have ever won it. So, Vinny, I think, did you win on that game, Vinny? SDSU?
I had K-State losing to Alabama in my final.
Okay, there you go. I'm going to be completely honest with you, Alex. I think this is the first bracket in the history of my life that I've done that I've got no Final Four teams right. It's never happened before. I've always gotten at least one. All 4 of my Final Four teams with Alabama, UCLA losing are gone. That's it. My ESPN Second Chance tournament bracket, I do have K-State in my Final Four, and I have Texas.
Yeah,
so I do have those 2
left. Those are the 2 I have left out of my Final Four.
Yeah.
I had those 2, Bama and UCLA.
Love it. Ambrosio saying, Kamen, what's going on? Last night in sunny Florida. I hope you can end my cold streak tonight before I travel back to the cold, LOL. Oh, she's in Disney, man. This guy, lucky guy, Ambrosio. Hope all is good, brother. Hope the trip has been everything you hoped for and more. Let's end that streak tonight. He hopped into loaded dice. We got 4 spots to go there. Pretty sure that break will happen tonight, Alex.
3 left in the Diamond Double.
Okay.
Should be doing that soon.
Let's go. Vinny didn't bet that one. I know, Vinny, you bet the Miami money line, though, and that's looking pretty good right now. Miami should win this game. The madness is real. So far, Elite Eight, we've got Gonzaga's a 3, FAU's a 9. We have
Kansas State
a 3.
UConn's a 4.
Okay.
And San Diego State's a 5. And then if Miami holds on, they're a 5.
They're 5. Okay. So far, no 1 or 2 seeds in the Elite Eight. The last remaining 2 seed is Texas.
Yeah. It almost kind of makes me want to hammer Texas right now.
Yeah. My top 10 teams, says Andrew. Is this favorite teams you like, or it must be favorite teams he likes because he's got the Vikings as 9th and Cardinals as 10th. He likes the Bills, the Eagles, the Chiefs, the Bengals, the Dolphins, the Cowboys, the Chargers, the Jags, the Vikings, and the Cardinals. Okay? Top 10 favorite teams. Wow, that's a pretty deep list. I pretty much go top 2. I'm very invested in the Bears and Chiefs. I don't know if I have a third favorite team. I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have one.
I just go Bears, and then if there's a team I like watching during the season, I'll kind of ride with them.
Yeah.
Normally the Bears aren't.
No, they're not. What's up, fellas? Says Travis. Travis, he was on fire last night. Here's what's up, Travis. I'm waiting on some breaks, man. I want to see heat. Diamond helmets. This is an example of a diamond helmet hit we see in the breaks. Tyreek Hill, speed flex. We've got Tom Brady, Drew Brees available in those diamonds. Deion Sanders. That's what I'm waiting on, Travis. A diamond helmet break. I want to see that bad boy happen. Vinny saying I have Miami money line. Miami money line parlayed with Princeton. There you go, Vinny. Andrew, didn't you win that flex? Says Devin. Who won the Tyreek Hill?
Tyreek Hill. That was Jordan Troutman.
Jordan Troutman. It was a Jordan type of name,
Oh yeah.
like MJ taking home Tyreek Hill. Cowboys wouldn't even make my top 31, says Kyle. He likes Washington and Minnesota. I mean, I guess my 32nd team is the Packers. If I'm ranking teams.
Yeah.
I guess I've got
that.
a 1 and a. I'll be honest with you. I go back and forth, but I'll still say Bears 1, Chiefs close second, and then Green Bay 32, and then the other 28 teams. Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't care. Who knows? Who knows? I have a Kyler Murray flex. I will trade for that, says Devin. So, Travis Matthew, let me look real quickly on your gift card, sir. You should have that gift card. I can tell you right now. We did send you the gift card. Travis Daniels, what I could do is I can disable it now and we can send you a new one if it's not working. So it should be emailed, but I'm going to go ahead and disable it right now just because I don't want to give this guy two $10 gift cards. And I'm going to send him one right now. Travis Daniels, I'll send you a gift card right now, sir. So that should be working. So look for your email right now, sir. I'll send you a gift card now. Trivia. We had a trivia question last night, Alex.
Cool.
So I'm not going to give out a gift card for this now, but I'll put it out there in the chat. And for you, just for fun, I have a feeling you're going to know this.
Okay.
Single game record for assists in NBA history. Who has
Scott Skiles.
Scott Skiles, former Bulls coach.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he got that question last night.
All right.
And it was actually sparked by the college record that Noel set last night.
Okay. Cool.
So good stuff. My 32 team is the Bucks, says Andrew.
Fair.
Okay. I guess I don't like the Patriots. That could be my 31. That could be 31 for me. But actually, no. Sorry, dictionary. I'm not a Browns fan. I'm sorry. I can't stand Deshaun Watson. We'll put Cleveland 31, New England 30 for least favorite teams. So we'll go with that. That'd be great. Thanks. Gift card has been issued, sir. You should have it. Let us know. Otherwise, I mean, we're going off your email at Yahoo. So I don't know if you have several emails you're using, but we emailed it to your Yahoo email. I'm not going to read off the entire email, but it's your Yahoo email, Trav.
So we are 3 away from breaking 5 boxes because we are 3 away from the loaded dice and the diamond double.
Oh my
Get
God.
them going.
Let's go, folks. I'll drop in this link in the chat. Kyle says, I agree with that 30 and 31. Yeah, Pats and Browns. Looks like other people don't like them either. Well, good. Good. 3 away here, folks. We got a Brady Lunar Authentic still available. We got a Drew Brees Lunar Authentic still out there. We have a triple signed Steeler Authentic. 3 great linebackers. Members of that Steel Curtain, Jack Lambert, Jack Ham, Andy Russell. We got a Deion Sanders Flash Authentic with the Niners. We still have Amon-Ra St. Brown. One of the best receivers in the game today, Lawrence Taylor.
All right.
One of 3 guys to win league MVP that wasn't a quarterback or a running back. And then we have Jim Kelly, played in 4 straight Super Bowls.
Yep.
Kelly Tough, the great quarterback. Just 3 spots to go. Who's going to knock out that diamond double box break? Loaded dice. We are 3 away from a 1 in 5 chance at Jim Brown. There is 3 crates left. We have, actually, no, 5 crates left, 3 headliners left. 60% chance at a headliner.
Still 3 headliners.
Devontae Adams
Oh.
led the league in receiving touchdowns last year. Ray Lewis, officially the NFL's all-time tackle leader. And Jim Brown, number 1 all-time in rushing yards per game, NFL history. 60% chance at a headliner, 20% chance at Jim Brown. That's fantastic right there.
Yeah, I just thought it was Jim Brown left. Why are we doing more of these?
No, we have 3 headliners left.
Ooh.
60% chance at a headliner. To quote Taylor Twellman, what are we doing? What are we doing, Alex?
I don't understand.
I don't understand it either. And these are our two best breaks, by the way.
Yeah.
Diamonds and loaded dice, high-end helmets, plenty of fire in those. A little bit surprised the jerseys aren't moving. 7 spots to go. We still have Marino, Driver, Ditka out there. Slab cards, 16 slabs left. 5 headliners left. Peyton Manning, 5-time NFL MVP, the most ever. Justin Herbert, Terrell Davis. We have A.J. Brown and Breece Hall.
Woo.
So 1 in 3 chance at a headliner there. Diamond helmets, about 1 in 3 chance as well at a headliner. If we count the listing as well. So a lot of good options. Come and get them, folks. Come and get those breaks. Oh my gosh. 73.58.
Yeah, they're about to go up even more.
They are putting it on them. How about Pack for Miami? Averaging about 13 points, has 24. They really do have a lot of good guards on Miami.
Yeah.
You're not kidding. So
Yeah, I'm gonna hammer Texas.
convincing. You think a favorite's gonna win?
It can't be all upsets today.
Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. That makes me feel not good about Princeton.
Yeah.
All
2 away now and loaded dice.
right. Thank goodness.
Let's get this going.
Let's see a Jim Brown, folks.
Yeah.
Just to be clear on loaded dice, by the way, I say there's 5 crates left. Every number left is on the ticker in the room.
Yeah.
Actually, I think one of them's in the back ticker,
Yeah.
but we'll get it.
Yeah, we'll get it.
So it's not like the diamonds. Like, the diamonds, Brady might be in the room now. He might be in the back. We don't know.
Yeah,
Loaded dice, Jim Brown is in the room.
Yes, he is.
Again, loaded dice is a crate. We do this based on crates. So actually, box 12 is the last crate in the series. It's a 12-crate series. So it's not that we're early in the series. Jim Brown's going to be later. It only goes up to 12. So it's crate 1, 6, 8, 10, or 12. I'm going to actually put this in parentheses, crates. What play is Andrew talking about?
It's got to be the Super Bowl, Bradbury.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Well, look, we're not talking about that call. I think it's 100% the right call, personally, by the book. I mean, look, he held him like 2 or 3 times in that play. It probably would have been incomplete, but who's to say he doesn't make a diving catch? But I'm not here to talk about referee decisions 3 months later. It's just one of my, to be honest with you, Andrew, that's the one topic I can't stand above all. People who want to scapegoat refs, talk about refs. Let's talk about the game and the teams who had a chance to win. NFL referees, way too much disrespect personally. So I'm happy to talk anything, but this break room, not the place to bash refs. Just want to make that clear. You want to keep talking your favorite teams? You want to talk best quarterbacks? Happy to do it. But NFL judgment calls, I mean, this was what, 2-3 months ago. Let's move on. I mean, come on. C.J. Gardner-Johnson, I think, committed the flag. Bradbury said it was a penalty I held. The Eagle player admitted it himself. So, what headliners left in loaded dice? We have Travis Matthew asking. Well, I keep saying it, but this is why I say this a lot. For those folks who watch every single minute of this show, if you think I sound like a broken record, the reason why I do is because we have different people hopping in at different times. There's some people who watch all 3 hours. Some people watch 30 minutes. I've went over this list many times, but I'll do it again. For Travis, we have still available in loaded dice, Ray Lewis, Devontae Adams, and Jim Brown.
Yeah.
There is 5 crates left. 60% chance the next break has a headliner. Pretty good odds.
Top 5 middle linebacker of all time. Top 5 running back of all time.
Yep.
And one of the best wide receivers in the NFL today.
Ray Lewis is the second best linebacker of all time, if not the best. I mean,
Who's one?
Lawrence Taylor.
Oh, okay.
But I actually just read a list of best defensive players ever.
Yeah.
They had Ray Lewis rated 3rd. It was LT 1, Reggie White 2, Ray Lewis number 3. So officially the most tackles ever. He had a lot of interceptions, a lot of sacks. I mean, I know some question marks about him off the field, but Ray Lewis, probably a top 5 best player on defense ever, period. So, and Devontae Adams, probably be top 10 when he's done, when we talk about best receivers ever. He's on that trajectory. So
We are 1 away now in loaded dice.
All right, let's go.
Get someone to close this out.
Let's keep it rolling, folks. Let's see some heat in the break room. Triple box break.
Finally.
Closed out?
1 away.
Oh, 1 away. Oh, my gosh. We are right there. Bobby G hopping in.
Mm-hmm. He's the man.
What's up, Bobby G? Yeah, this game is over. 13 now with 3 minutes left. Miami definitely has got Houston here. Man, loving the madness. I'm going to win my bet on this game, so that's good.
Yeah.
I can just sit back and enjoy. I don't think I'm going to bet on Texas Xavier. That could be one I enjoy. Could be one I catch the second half of, or we can watch it here in the break room, depending on how the orders are looking, Alex.
I'm just going based off the logic of there's already no 1 seeds. There's no way there's not going to be any 2 seeds.
Yeah.
I'm going to hammer Texas.
Here's the stat from Vinny. He can confirm what we were discussing earlier.
Yep.
There has never been an Elite 8 without a number 1 seed. We're about probably, 15 minutes away, 10 minutes away from that stat being gone.
Now imagine throwing a 2 seed on top of that.
Yeah. Woo. If Texas loses, no 2 seed.
I know. That's why I'm going to ride
8.
with it. I'm going to ride with it.
My goodness. My goodness. It is March Madness indeed.
Yes, Travis. That's what I'm.
Travis says Texas wins and covers the 4-point spread.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and just play devil's advocate. I'm going to say that Texas wins, but doesn't cover the 4-point spread.
That's going to hurt.
That's going to be terrible. I'll be cheering for Xavier, personally. Although, well, you know what? I do have Texas in my Elite 8. But my bracket is toast, so I'll cheer for Xavier. Let's go Xavier, baby.
I'm cheering for Texas and loaded dice.
I like it. I'm cheering for Texas, loaded dice, and diamonds.
Yeah.
Those are my things I'm cheering for. Who's knocking out that loaded dice? That is the chase tonight, too, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
So you guys, I mean, look, hopefully we do all the loaded dice, but if we end up doing just one, technically with one spot, you have 3 chances at a helmet and a chance at the wheel spin as well. Because that is a triple box break. Keep in mind, you are paying for a triple box break. Good evening, gentlemen. I'm cheering for my signed Jaws card, LOL. I told you. Signed by me and Colin. See, he appreciates it.
Yeah.
He appreciates it. That'll be coming, Bobby G. Already shipped out. Look for that dual sign Jaws card.
Dual sign. Man.
I'm rooting for the Cavender twins in the women's bracket with Miami, LOL, says Ambrogio. And Bobby saying, nice early birthday present. I believe Sunday, Bobby, is your birthday. On the other side, my women's bracket, doing great. I got South Carolina over UConn in the title game. Iowa still alive in my Final Four. I'm like 90th percentile in my women's bracket. So that's my one bracket that's working good right now, Alex. That's it. Ladies bracket doing great.
Whoever said that about the Cavender twins, if they watch Pardon My Take and listen to it, all I'm going to say is bonk.
Okay.
Bonk. If he listens to the show, he'll understand.
Okay, sounds good. Bobby G, is that for loaded dice?
Loaded dice. Yes, just closed out.
All right, thank you, Bobby G. 10 going off the ticker in the dice. All righty. So this will be our first loaded dice break. Hopefully the first of many.
Oh.
Ooh,
like
going with the messy 10 for the loaded dice. Respect, Bobby. The greatest athlete of all time. The GOAT, Leo Messi. Got an epic free kick goal for his 800th last night. First game back for Argentina since the World Cup. They got a hero's welcome. It was probably the loudest environment I've ever seen in a stadium. It looked loud on TV.
Did you see him leaving dinner the other night?
Yeah, he was mobbed. The man was mobbed. They actually offered him a chance to go through the back. He said, no, I want to see the people. So that was awesome. Fantastic. Top 5 QB scramblers: Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Kyler Murray, Justin Herbert, Trevor Lawrence. How about Justin Fields, Andrew? Justin Fields is either 1 or 2. It's him and Lamar Jackson. Probably Kyler Murray's third for me. Jalen Hurts, definitely a better scrambler than Herbert or Lawrence. Gotta say, you're leaving off Fields and Jalen Hurts. I gotta say Lamar, though. Kyler, Josh Allen, probably in the top 5. So William, Marissa, Ambrosio, Sean, Travis, Bobby, and Devin. 7 times coming up here for our loaded dice break. All righty. Good luck, folks. AFC North, AFC West, good spots. Actually, AFC North is great because we have Ray Lewis and Jim Brown out there in the North. 6 and 7 times. We got Marissa up top in the NFC North. I think Bobby just got the AFC North, by the way.
All right.
Devin, NFC South. Travis, NFC East. Marissa, NFC West. Bobby G, AFC North. Looking for Jim Brown or Ray Lewis. We got William, AFC South. Ambrosio, AFC East. And Sean, AFC West. All right, loaded dice. Triple box break.
3 away in the double box break for the Diamonds and the triple slab.
Ooh, let's go. Here we go, loaded dice.
Get it.
So 2 reps to get us started. Then we end with the authentic. This break does not disappoint. I do like that there's 3 of them in here. Well, well, well. We had this guy coming in the chat here saying, Kamen, I've got a cold streak. I'm in Disney. End the streak for me. Well, here you go. The streak is over. 3-time Super Bowl champion linebacker, TV star, the great Teddy Bruschi, former Pro Bowler on the flash rep for the New England Patriots. That's the AFC East, Ambrosio. Great hit, Ambrosio, on your Teddy Bruschi.
Oh, Andrew, you got to have Hurts and Fields in your top 5
I know.
scramblers.
Herbert
and Lawrence?
Fields led the league in rushing last year,
and
Hurts led the league in rushing touchdowns among quarterbacks.
And Fields almost broke the record for rushing yards for a quarterback.
I think he would have broken Lamar's record had he played in the last game.
Yeah.
Probably.
Why?
Yeah. So, good stuff, Ambrosio. I'll take the dub, he says. So, fantastic stuff right there on your Teddy Bruschi.
But what do you mean Super Bowl? None of those guys have made the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what Andrew's saying. Look, I mean, that's the beauty of the world. We can all have our opinions. But not to have Justin Fields or Jalen Hurts as a top 5 scrambler in the league today, that's one I won't agree with.
Stephen A. Smith would say blasphemy.
Blasphemy, Alex. Blasphemy. I mean, you might have those 1, 2, if we're being honest. I mean, a healthy Lamar, maybe 1 or 2. But I would say 2 of the top 3 have to be Fields and Hurts.
100%. And that's not even like having a Bears bias.
I don't think that's like a debate either. Those 2 guys have earned it. I mean, Kyler is pretty good, too.
Yeah, he is.
Kyler Murray, I would probably put him at number 4. That's the one part of the list I agree with.
Yep.
So second rep coming up in our triple box break. Ambrosio getting started with Teddy Bruschi. Fantastic linebacker with Brady and the Pats. So this is another rep. Then we have the authentic portion to end the dice break. Green Bay Packer lid house.
Yeah.
We got ourselves, I think this is Christian Watson. So I didn't get the cert with this one, but I'm about 99% sure it's Christian Watson because I recognize the autograph.
Mm-hmm.
The speedy young receiver for the Green Bay Packers. Yeah. That's the NFC North. Again, another one, Marissa Peterson. She strikes again. She is way better than Daniel Kyler. The boyfriend, Marissa. Teach him how to win these breaks. Great hit with the Christian Watson. Holy cow.
Had 2 spots, paid off.
Yeah, Marissa, you go, girl. That's nice on the Christian Watson. Beautiful flash rep. I have to show him how it's done, LOL, she says. I know, right? Take notes, Daniel. That's my girl, he says. Daniel, I've got important life advice. I got to interrupt this program for 10 seconds for life advice. You hold on to Marissa and you hold her tight. If I hear you doing anything that she doesn't like, you're in trouble, buddy. Your girl plays breaks. She gambles on sports memorabilia and she wins.
It's pretty awesome.
That's a keeper right there. That is a keeper for sure. Great stuff, Marissa. All righty, Christian Watson. And she could still win again, by the way. She's got herself the NFC West and an NFC North spot as well. Gotta love the Ultimate Autographs live break room. My heart, says Marissa. Definitely planning on keeping her. The question is she going to keep him? Because she's like, you keep losing, boy. You keep losing.
As long as he's losing to her.
That's true.
Okay. That's okay.
Good point.
You don't want to end up like the Mr. Vander East on the couch.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Oh.
Tony and Valerie. Speaking of Mr. Vander East, he ordered just recently. So shout out to Tony.
Yeah.
What's up, Tony? All right, triple box break. We got the authentic portion here. 60% chance at a headliner, 20% chance at a Jim Brown. Devontae Adams, Ray Lewis are the other ones. Oh my gosh. You have got to be kidding me. This is what we call good old box collar mojo. Bobby G, how about a Jim Brown flash authentic? Let's go, Bobby! Great hit on the Jim Brown. Number 1 all-time rushing yards per game. Bob Boulet's favorite running back. Like we said earlier, does not sign a lot.
Oh.
He just got this for $175. The great Jim Brown. Holy cow. That's a hit right there. Yeah. That is the hit of the show so far.
100%.
On the Jim Brown Flash Authentic. So the man played from 57 to 65. 9 seasons, Alex. 9 Pro Bowls. 8-time first-team All-Pro. 8 of 9 first-team All-Pro. The other year, second-team All-Pro. In 9 seasons, he led the league in rushing 8 times. 8 out of 9 for Jim Brown. 5 out of 9, leading the league in rushing touchdowns. 5.2 yards per carry. An absolute legend. I keep reading these numbers. I'm like, look, he's number 2 all-time in my best running backs behind Barry Sanders.
Ooh.
It's more like 1 and 1A. And I'm a Bear fan. I got Walter Payton number 3. That's just how good Barry and Jim Brown are for me. That is fantastic right there. I'll let go. Thank you, gentlemen. Fantastic stuff right there. Bobby on the Jim Brown Flash Authentic. Yeah. Holy cow. Beautiful autograph, too, by the way. Nice auto. Great player. Great person. Great hit. All around. So
I go Barry, Walter, then Jim.
Okay. All right. I mean, look.
No, really, you can't be wrong.
If you're 1, 2, or 3, we're talking about running back. I mean, how many guys played running back? Think about this. Running back used to be the cool spot. Yeah. Now it might be receiver, but historically, probably more kids have played running back than like any position.
Yeah, 100%.
And you're top 2, top 3, top 1 all time. I mean, that's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
And he only played, how many seasons did you say again? 9?
9 seasons. 9 Pro Bowls.
It's kind of crazy. 2 of the best running backs ever, Barry Sanders and Jim Brown, didn't play that long.
No. And, yeah, that's why, and actually, by the way, at the Hall of Fame, there was Walter Payton's cleats that he broke Jim Brown's rushing record.
Oh, wow.
So that was a cool thing to see.
Yeah, that is cool.
So, I mean, look, depending on longevity, you could make a case for him. By the way, Sports Century had him as the 3rd best North American athlete of the 20th century. I think it was Michael Jordan, maybe Muhammad Ali, Babe Ruth, and then Jim Brown maybe was 4th. Something like that. Best athletes ahead of Barry Sanders, by the way, and Walter Payton. So good stuff.
Ooh, Andrews. Zeke, 3. He wasn't even the best running back on his own team.
I think Andrew just started to stock stuff at this point. I don't think anyone except for maybe Zeke and Zeke's mom think that he's a top 3 back in the league today. And then maybe his cousin and his brother. Zeke was probably a top 3 back like 5 years ago, maybe.
His first, 2 years.
Yeah.
I love Zeke coming out of college.
He was great at Ohio State
awesome.
for sure. Dalvin Cook, by the way, he's been
underrated.
top 6 rushing like 3 or 4 years in a row.
Underrated.
He was second a few years back, third. This last season it was his worst year. He was 6th in rushing in recent years. He's been great. So great hit right there on the Jim Brown. This Miami game about to go final here shortly. Up 14 now with a minute to go, Alex. So Houston is gonzo.
2 spots left in the diamond double. Who wants it?
All righty, let's go. Let's see that Brady.
Yeah.
Let's see that Brady. Andrew probably has somebody like Drew Bledsoe as the 3rd best quarterback ever. Knowing Andrew, who knows?
I'm trying to think of where he's probably thinking. Maybe like Phillip Rivers.
Yeah,
That sounds about right.
that sounds about right for Andrew. What a guy. 2 to go in that diamond double. We got 5 to go in the jerseys. Speaking of great quarterbacks, Dan Marino still out there. Probably the best quarterback ever without a Super Bowl. Dan Marino. And we have also 3 to go in the slab triple. Peyton Manning, talking about best quarterbacks, 5-time NFL MVP, the most ever, 55 passing touchdowns, the most in a season. You can get him in that triple box break. I would say the best quarterback ever, though, that's Bobby, Lil AC.
Mm-hmm.
Rex Grossman, number 1, no question.
Yeah.
The only guy who compares is Craig Krenzel.
Okay.
Craig Krenzel and Rex Grossman, rare legends. Did you catch Colin wore a Rex Grossman jersey on the air.
Really?
He wore my old Rex Grossman jersey. We bet on the Bears-Eagles game, bet on the line. I wasn't going to pick the Bears to win straight up. Backdoor cover for the Bears. Colin got stuck wearing the Rex Grossman jersey on air. It was classic. Absolutely classic. Now, Joe Montana, now we're talking quarterback.
Yeah. Pulled his slab card earlier today.
We pulled him in the Diamonds in our last Diamond Series yesterday. A 4-time Super Bowl champion, 3-time Super Bowl MVP, number 1 all-time in Super Bowl passer rating, Joe Montana. He thinks he's better than Brady.
Fair.
And,
sure.
think it. If you don't believe, if you don't believe in yourself, who's going to believe in you, right?
I would say that's a better take than Zeke top 3.
Yeah, I agree. I got to agree with that. What about the former Mr. Kristen Cavallari, the great Jay Cutler? I'll tell you what, Bob.
Smoking Jay.
Smoking Jay, look, Jay Cutler was, I'm going to be careful how I word this, but he was too good to be lumped in with Rex Grossman. He was actually a good NFL player. He wasn't great, but he was probably a better than average, at the very least, an average starting quarterback. Rex Grossman was just a really bad quarterback.
Poor man's Brett Favre.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
And Brett Favre is really good.
Yeah.
That's a good.
It's
a good comparison.
Jay Cutler had all the arm talent in the world. You know how many coaches he had with the Bears? How many different offensive coordinators? How many terrible offensive lines?
When he had Jeffrey and Marshall, he was pretty good.
Forte.
He was pretty good for a couple years. So Jay Cutler actually a good NFL quarterback.
Yeah.
Rex Grossman
better than what he was perceived as.
Agreed.
1 spot also left in the Diamond Double now.
Let's go.
Let's close that.
2 guys we cannot question. We will not question. And one of them didn't even have, even the other guy didn't have a top arm. Jay Cutler had a better arm than Brady and Breeze both.
Oh, yeah.
But you know what? Drew Brees with that noodle arm, as they say, number 2 all-time in passing touchdowns, passing yards. Number 1 trait for quarterbacks, accuracy. Number 2, decision-making, arm talent, probably number 3. I would say that Brady, decision-making, probably the best. Breeze, accuracy, probably the best. Those 2 guys did not have the physical tools. They didn't have the body. Brady has a pretty good arm. His is better than Breeze, but not the best arm ever.
No.
So you don't need to have a top arm to be a top quarterback.
No.
Just ask Drew Brees. Breeze and Brady both out there in the diamonds. Yeah, Jeff George, a former quarterback with the big arm.
Yep.
Former Viking at one point.
I always remember Jay Cutler would get compared to him.
Yeah. Nick Foles on the Eagles. I mean,
I'm loving this Andrew guy.
This guy, I think he just wants to stir the pot. He's a pot stirrer.
I mean, I think Vinny would like that take. Nick
Yeah,
Foles.
he probably would.
Yeah.
Bobby G, any chance you trade that Jim Brown? Probably not. Oh, Vinny. Breeze could barely see over the line. Just shows how good he was, says Kyle.
Complete passes with his eyes closed.
And that's why I like Bryce Young so much. If you're good, you're good. I don't care how short he is. I know he's even smaller weight-wise than Drew Brees.
That's more my
But if you're good, you're good. So that's just my take. Do think Bryce Young will be great. One thing that is definitely great.
Diamond double.
A diamond double, baby. Let's go. I need 2 numbers in the diamond double. Drop it like it's hot, folks. Let me know what you would like here in the diamond double. It is final, by the way. Yep. Miami and Houston. So we officially have no 1 seeds in the Elite 8.
Wild.
Crazy.
I knew this tournament was going to be crazy because there was really no like true separating like team.
No.
But no 1 seeds in the Elite 8.
That's shocking.
Yeah.
Shocking. Princeton and Creighton underway. We got the early lead. Very early. 2-0.
Yeah.
But still up. Princeton. So I need 2 box numbers in the diamond double. Guys, I also need you to start making these orders move a little bit more. So like I told you guys, we'll be here till at least 9 o'clock. Usually we're here till about 10 o'clock, maybe later.
Mm-hmm.
But we are going to call this show a little bit early, unless you guys start moving with the orders. It's been pretty slow, to be honest. I mean, this is usually a pretty hot room. Last few nights have been crazy busy. Just a little bit slow at the moment. More folks just jumped in, though.
Yeah.
We have more folks watching now than 10 minutes ago. We have Tom Brady, Drew Brees, both available in our diamond helmets. 2 of the legends of the game. I'm going to go ahead and randomize, by the way. I'll give you guys 30 seconds here. Damian, Ronnie, William, Darren, Gary, Jeanette, and Zachary. I will randomize for a box number unless you guys drop me 2. I'm going to pull up the randomizer now, actually, because there's a lot of numbers on the ticker. I added more numbers for these guys, so there's more of a chase. Trying to help them out. Hopefully you guys can help me out with some numbers here. Madness, baby. Love it. Just kidding. We got him. 17 and 19. Darren Morgan.
The man.
You the man, Darren. Darren, by the way, in a recent series, I remember he won a Brady recently. I think it was a Patriots Brady he got. Now he just needs the Bucks to match. Get a little Brady collection. Maybe needs a Michigan one after that. Then maybe, who knows, maybe a Dolphin or 49er when Brady comes back out of retirement. And you know it's going to happen, Alex.
Oh, I know.
It's going to happen. The Dolphins will probably lose their future with Tua, but it sounds like they want Brady.
They'd pick up his 5th-year option.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. All right, Jim Brown, definitely the hit of the show tonight. Tyreek Hill from the early show. Jim Brown, top hit in tonight's 7 p.m. show. Get you guys randomized 7 times. Good luck, folks. Let's see some fire. Best NFL brothers of all time, Andrew. I got to go with the Watt brothers. I mean, think about JJ's the only guy, along with Lawrence Taylor and who's the other guy? Aaron Donald, 3-time Defensive Players of the Year. Those are the only guys who've gotten 3 of them.
I was going to say the Mannings.
The Mannings, they're more iconic because they're quarterbacks. But the most talented brothers, I like the Watts because TJ already set the single-season sack record.
Mm-hmm.
So him and JJ, both former Defensive Player of the Years. Eli didn't get an MVP, but 2 Super Bowls.
2 of the greatest Super Bowls ever.
The Barber brothers were great. Aronde and Tiki Barber. cornerback and running back. Although, to be fair, they're not in the same class as, the Mannings or the Watts. The Kelsey brothers is probably the second best one, honestly. If we're talking about sheer greatness,
up there, yeah.
Travis Kelsey could be the best tight end ever. His brother will be a Hall of Fame offensive lineman. I would say Kelsey brothers probably number 2 for me behind the Watt brothers.
Yeah, Diggs and Trayvon not there yet either.
They're also good, though. They're right up there. But I would say not quite. I mean, the Bosa brothers really good as well.
Yep, that was the other one.
A lot of good ones.
The Matthews family is actually very good. They're not brothers, but family.
7 times here for our divisions. Gary's got himself the NFC South, looking for Breeze and Brady both. William, NFC North. Damian, NFC East. We got Damian, NFC West. Would be prime time, by the way. Zachary Erickson. Here's how you know a series is good. Zachary Erickson normally plays mini helmets. Every once in a while, he'll jump in on a diamond when it's really good.
Smart man.
Brady and Breeze are out there. Zachary's in. By the way, you can get that triple sign Steeler Authentic. Darren Morgan, AFC South. Jeanette Lee, AFC East. Ronnie and Salako, AFC West. The Manning family, by the way, is good because they have Archie Manning, too. The father was a good quarterback. So here we go. 17 out of 30 coming up. This is the Chris Bryant / Josh Allen box, as I said. Great 17s in recent years. These are all authentics in the Broadcaster's Diamonds, and they're all high-end authentics. I mean, a lot of fire in this series. Oh, here we go. Well, this is an example of some fire. The best defensive player of all time, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, tied for the most ever. One of 3 guys that's not a quarterback or running back to win league MVP, the great Lawrence Taylor. Clean flash authentic, clean autograph, NFC East, Damian / Shane McDonald. Great hit on the LT authentic. All right. Not even a photo headliner. If that's an example of the fire in this series, I don't know what is. That is clean right there. LT. One of the few guys that really players feared.
Oh, 100%.
He was one bad dude. So there you go, Damian. This guy is on fire in the breaks. I don't know what he's been eating for breakfast the last 2 days, Alex, but I want to know what it is because I need some of that in my diet. I don't even care what it is. It might be something disgusting, but if that's going to get me luck, that's what I need.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Fantastic stuff right there for Mr. McDonald. Actually, I'm going to let you have this one. We can get the Tyreek off there. He's been on a while. He was from the early show. We can do LT. That's probably the silver medal right now in tonight's show.
Like the best defense ever.
It's not bad, right? We have 19 next, 19 of 30 in the diamonds. Man, as a non-headliner. Tough to top that last one, but if we can do it, it would be in this series, right? Oh my God. Well. So, what can happen in a double box break, Alex?
Oh, you can win 2 items.
With 1 spot. I know Damon has 2 spots, but 1 was in the NFC East. How about the rich man? Daniel Jones. Danny Dimes. NFC East, Lunar Authentic. The $40 million man. The 7th highest paid quarterback in the world. Think about that. 7th highest paid quarterback in the world. I mean, I don't know all the contracts, but, quarterbacks get paid the most. He's got to be among the top 10 football players, if not, for sure, top 15 in the world. The man got paid. He did take him to the playoffs. He did win a playoff game, and he does have a beautiful autograph. Daniel Jones. Very nice, Damian. LT and Danny Dimes in that double box break. SMH says Gary, he was looking for Brady and Breeze both.
Fair.
Instead, it was the Shane show. Damian Shane McDonald with LT and Daniel Jones. Devin Donahue hoping for closer magic on the jerseys. All right, brother. The jerseys coming up next. So Trayvon's pick versus Diggs, though. Stefan, I didn't see that one, Andrew. But Sharp Bro says Kyle. That's a good one. Next jersey break, let's see 23, says Zach. All right, Zach. Welcome, Zach. New guy in the room. What's up, Zach? Let us know how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. What your favorite squad is, sir. So I can direct you to breaks. They might have some of your favorite items.
I don't know if he is new because he used the gift card.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, well, either way, welcome, Zach. Oh, in the Pro Bowl, that's right. I was working, actually. I did have it on in the background, but I was not fully engaged. But flag football it was this year in the Pro Bowl, Alex.
Yeah.
Little flag football. Who dat, says Zach. A Saints fan. Well, you got to hop in the Diamonds, get that Drew Brees authentic.
Brees.
That's where you need to be. The best Saints player ever, Drew Brees?
Yeah.
I don't think it's even close, to be honest.
No, it is not.
I can't think of another Saint player that's even remotely close to Drew Brees. I'm going to hand you a couple boxes here, Alex, too.
Good.
This is actually Jim Brown's box. I may not have written this up, but we'll make sure we get this written up.
Yep.
This is the LT, I think. I guess I missed that. This is actually the LT box here. I'll say this, I'd rather they do flag football than nothing. But I don't want to see Tyler Huntley ever in the Pro Bowl.
Yeah,
that was really sad.
It made no sense.
That was, the guy had 2 passing touchdowns and played in the Pro Bowl game. That's crazy. All right, Dan the Man coming up. Box 23. Give me the Christian Watson here, too. Fresh here. Creighton's up 19-14, Alex. Yep. Princeton was down, I believe, at one point in their first game, though, so they might come back. We'll see. We got Kyle, John Smith, Zach Rowe, and Devin Donahue. 23 out of 35 in the jerseys. Good luck, folks. Let's see some heat. Looking for Dan Marino as the big name left in our jerseys.
2 spots left in the diamond single.
All right, let's see it. 7 clicks. Zach up top's got the NFC North. Right below in the NFC South. Looking for closer magic, Devin Donahue. We got Zach Roll, NFC East. Kyle, NFC West. John, AFC North. Zach, AFC South. John, AFC East. And Zach, AFC West. Kyle saying USA destroying Grenada 7-1. Is that CONCACAF Nations League soccer? If so, go USA. I'll be completely honest with you. Not the best opponent. Not the best opponent. I wouldn't read too much into this, but I'd rather be up 7-1 than down 7-1. Hashtag America. We got 23 out of 35 coming up in the jerseys. Right. I do like Kyle, though, because he's watching soccer, and Kyle, that's my first true love. The sport I grew up loving first. Love me some soccer.
Watching soccer over March Madness is a bold move.
It's soccer, baby.
Unless you got 2 screens going.
I'd be the one to do it. I'd be like Kyle. We do have, this is something different. So, 4-time Pro Bowl quarterback. We almost never get him on this team. He's usually a Niner or a Buck.
Oh.
Got a little Jeff Garcia on the Eagles. PSA certified. That's the NFC East. That is what we call box number mojo. Potential new customer mojo.
Yeah.
Nice green custom Eagle jersey. Jeff Garcia. Let's go, Zach. Nice hit, man. Talk about a guy who, another quarterback who was small. He wasn't supposed to be good. He played in the CFL at one point, made 4 Pro Bowls in the NFL. Rock solid quarterback, Jeff Garcia. Who's got the goals for USA, Kyle? Who's got the goals for America? Because that's the one thing that they did struggle with at the World Cup. They don't really have a pure striker. So always interesting to see who's getting the goals for America. I guess you don't need a great striker against Grenada, though. I mean, wide open tap-ins, even I can make them. You know, we are talking to the leading goal scorer of his freshman B soccer team right here, Alex.
All right.
Stuff of legends here. Mr. Garcia. All right. Quick peek at the break page here. We'll do a mini break tonight. 4 spots to go in the mini double box break. We still have 3 left in the slab card triple and 2 to go in the diamond single as well. Pepe, Aronson, McKinney, 2 Pulisic, and Zendejas. Weston McKinney's pretty good. He is a talented player, played for Juve. More recently, Pulisic, obviously, America's best player. So Pepe, I know, should play more. Give that man some more minutes. So thank you, Kyle, on the updates. Pepe got 2. Look, he's going to get more minutes. He does that.
All right.
And that's how we get more minutes. Andrew says, I predict when Brock Purdy will be bad when he's a veteran because Josh Allen was a rookie. He was goated, but now he's a veteran. He is bad. I don't think Josh Allen is bad.
Josh Allen was bad as a rookie.
Yeah. Well, he's trying to say that, I don't know. He's doing reverse something. I don't know what Andrew's saying. He's got all sorts of opinions. But Josh Allen, you can say he's overrated, but you can say he throws too many picks, but he's definitely not bad. He's a top 5 quarterback in the league, and all the stats prove it. You know, touchdowns, yards, QBR, passer rating. Josh Allen is definitely fantastic.
Josh Allen having a lot of turnovers is almost like the equivalent to like Harden and Westbrook because they have the ball so much. Like they rely so much on Josh Allen, he's bound to mess up.
Yeah, once in a while, right? He does make a couple decisions where he just throws it to the other team where you're like, oh my God, what was that?
Yeah.
But he makes so many good plays to make up for it. So yeah, Josh Allen is definitely legit.
He was not good as a rookie.
No, he wasn't.
He was actually very bad.
But, you know, takes time to settle down sometimes. Saints are going to surprise everyone this year, says Zach.
I hope so.
So looking for some Derek Carr magic. Could Derek Carr finally win a playoff game? Because I don't think so. I think the Saints have a chance to win that division only because it's terrible. But I don't expect they're going to be like a one and done. You know, Saints or Bucks. You know, they go 9-8, losing the first playoff game.
Yeah, I'm hoping they win the division because that means the Panthers did not.
Yeah,
which makes that draft pick much better. 1 spot left in the Diamond Saints.
So Kyle's not a college hoops guy, which is fine.
That's fair.
To each their own. He's watching USA and the Coyotes Avalanche game. Okay, Avalanche are mighty good. Kyle, actually, no, he's a Washington fan for football. I was going to ask, remind me what team you like. He likes Washington. So are you a Wizards and a Capitals guy too? Maybe Nationals? Or you just like Washington football? Panthers could be sneaky this year. NFC South is wide open. That is for sure. You know what else is sure? Diamond Break is sold out. Vinny Batani wants 20 on the diamonds. All right, Vinny, 20 works, sir. 20 going off the ticker in our diamond series. All right, let's rock and roll. Second diamond single, Alex.
Yeah. I copied Vinny's name.
Kyle's a military brat, so hockey's Coyotes. Okay. He's moved all over, doesn't have a local team. Kind of interesting he picked Washington for the pros.
Yeah.
Maybe he's an older guy, maybe like Washington in the 80s and 90s. Because Washington has not been very good in a very long time.
Since RG3.
Yeah. Zach says Washington fans are very, very loyal. They are, because their team's all right now, though.
They need that quarterback.
They need a quarterback. We'll see if Sam Howell's the answer. But they got a couple good running backs, a couple good receivers. They have a good OC now. Their defense isn't bad. They'll be fighting for a playoff spot, I think, They might be on the outside looking in, but they'll be respectable for sure. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see on Bieniemy, right?
Mhm.
I think he'll be pretty good. Obviously, playing with Andy Reid, that makes everything a lot easier when you have those two guys. Wow, I don't think that's gonna happen, but who knows? Andrew thinks CMC.
What? They're not even free agents.
And George Kittle. I don't know. I think CMC and George Kittle are staying put.
Yeah.
Now Derrick Henry, who knows? He might go somewhere. Yeah. We'll see what happens with Derrick Henry.
I feel like Eckler makes more sense to the Bills than Henry.
This is kind of funny. Kyle says Redskins because my mom messed up. I'm an FSU fan. Florida State. She saw an Indian logo and thought it was FSU.
All right.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's a good reason. Yeah. Devin Donahue saying need a W. Don't be surprised if he's still there. If Washington takes Will Levis.
So I'm hoping that
what pick are they?
They're 16, so he won't
Stay.
Someone will trade up.
The latest mock draft has 4 quarterbacks in the top 5,
Yeah.
Mel Kiper said. So I don't think that's going to happen, but you never know. I mean, we've had some quarterback slides. Aaron Rodgers, pretty notable of late. So you never know what's going to happen in that quarterback spot.
I don't think it's a given the Colts take a quarterback.
Don't think so?
I think they could still trade for Lamar. Teams are waiting until after the draft to go after Lamar, so they don't have to give up their pick this year.
Interesting. Bob says Washington trades up to 11. I still think he won't be there.
Yeah, you got to trade up to 9 with the Bears.
Did you do the triple slab, says Kevin? Not yet, but we're right there, Alex.
Yep, we did 1 triple slab last show. We have not done one this show.
All right, Blake Miller up top in the NFC North. We got right below Ronnie and Sulaco, NFC South, looking for Brady or Breeze. Devin Donahue, NFC East. Jeremy Kellogg, NFC West. Vincent Batani, AFC North. By the way, Jeremy had the NFC West last night, won himself Trey Lance. Now he's looking for that Deion Sanders. Vinny, AFC North. Looking for the triple sign Steelers. I believe his boss is a Steelers fan.
Okay.
That'd be a nice gift. Christopher Diaz, AFC South. And we have William Adams, AFC East. And John Fermansky, AFC West. All right, so Henry took a picture with Von Miller. That's why he's going to come.
That connects all the dots.
Done. That is done.
Lock it up.
We got 20 coming up here. 20 out of 30 in the broadcaster's diamond helmets. The Barry Sanders box here. College will be back at some point next week, Kevin. College is one of our backups. Once we knock out the slabs and teammates, might have some college back in the break.
All right. Yeah, love college.
Steelers triple coming, says Vinny. Man is calling his shot here. Vinny's headliner mojo radar has been off lately. I'll be honest, Alex. He's been off with some of these headliner calls of late. Oh my, this is nice. This is nice. 8 guys ever have rushed for 2,000 yards. This is one of them. It's not Derrick Henry, but it's Chris Johnson. 2,006 yards exactly in 2009. Put it there on the helmet. CJ2K, Flash Authentic, Christopher Diaz. Congrats on your Johnson Authentic. Go, Chris.
It takes a Chris to win a Chris.
It does, right? I like that. Chris Johnson to Chris Diaz. Beautiful hit. One of my favorite flashes. Top 5 flash in the game for me. Just looks clean on the CJ2K. Very nice. You're welcome, says Vinny. No tip for that one, though, Vinny. It's not a headliner.
Yeah.
So no tip. Sorry, Vin Man. Princeton right back in it.
Yeah,
26-23. 26-25 now. Why is my link does not want to like me right now, Alex?
Oh, yeah, I'm at 26-23 too.
Yeah. There we go. Please work.
Yeah, this game is being weird with watching it live.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so it's not just me.
No, it's not. It's not.
It's just been weird.
I think it's. I don't know. I actually don't know.
Who knows? Alrighty, so let's take a peek at the break page. You know what? This is a good time to reset the entire break page.
Yeah.
Because other than the slabs and the minis were pretty open. I'll give you guys a top-to-bottom rundown. But Mike Francia, the Brady and Breeze are both out there still in the diamond helmets. Yes, sir. Both are available. So come and get them. 7 spots to go in the jerseys. We are still looking for Dan Marino. Set the single-season mark in passing touchdowns. 1984, 48 passing touchdowns. It took Peyton Manning 20 years to break that record, Alex. 20 years passing for touchdowns before it was cool. The great Dan Marino. I believe there's, 18 boxes left, Alex, give or take one. Mike Francia, I believe there's 18 boxes left. So we still have Donald Driver out there, Packer receiver. We have Mike Ditka, the coach, Bears legend, also a great tight end back in the day, Mike Ditka. So that's Dan the Man jerseys. I think there's a couple other jerseys here. Have not seen Ricky Williams come out yet. Keenan Allen. So a lot of good options in the jerseys. 8 to go in the diamond double box break. So Brady and Breeze both could be hitting the double. The top 2 quarterbacks all time in passing yards and passing touchdowns. So come and get those. I believe it's 18 left. Mike Francia, should be 18 boxes left. We got Brady as an authentic headliner, Drew Brees, Deion Sanders, triple signed Steelers. Those are 4 photoed headliners. But I would say Jim Kelly, Amon-Ra St. Brown. You count those guys as headliners. 1 in 3 chance at a headliner, Alex. Pretty good odds in the diamonds.
1 spot in the slab triple.
Perfect. So we have the slab single up. We have the diamond single. And then the slab triple, there's 1 spot left. I got to refresh this break page. But there is 16 boxes left. 5 headliners to go. Justin Herbert, Breece Hall. We have A.J. Brown, Terrell Davis, Peyton Manning. So if you get the AFC West, by the way, Manning is an AFC West hit because it's the Bronco card. 5-time NFL MVP, the most ever. Set the single-season passing touchdown mark with the Broncos. Had him in fantasy that year. Won the championship. Thanks to Peyton Manning. So 5 in 16 chance at a headliner. So that triple box break, 1 in 3 chance at a headliner. There should be a headliner in that break, most likely. 7 to go in the double team reps. Devontae Adams, league leader in receiving touchdowns this last season, still available. 4-time Super Bowl champion quarterback, Terry Bradshaw, still available. 11 replica helmets left. They're all in the room, all on the ticker. We have, 7 to go in the Trenches Authentics. 8 boxes left. 2 headliners to go. O.J. Simpson, one of 8 guys with 2,000 yards rushing in a season, but he did it in 14 games. We have Deion Sanders, talking about top 5, top 10 defensive players ever. He's up there. Maybe the best corner ever on the Flash Authentic. Former Defensive Player of the Year. Former Super Bowl champion Deion Sanders. And now Colorado's football coach, primetime. From Jackson State to Colorado. We have 8 to go in loaded dice. We are down to 4 crates left. 50% chance at a headliner. Devontae Adams and Ray Lewis still available. NFL's all-time tackle leader, Ray Lewis, on the Lunar Authentic. We have 4 to go in the minis. Full of mini headliners still out there. A.J. Brown. He was tied for 3rd in receiving touchdowns this last season. 4th in receiving yards. Still available. NFL 1990s and 2000s all-decade team, Warren Sapp, still available. Justin Jefferson, #1 all-time receiving yards per game, still out there. We got Deion Sanders on the Lunar Mini, prime time, like we've been saying, maybe the best corner ever. And then Marshall Faulk, top 10 running back ever, former league MVP, former Super Bowl champion. The man was great. One of the best dual threat backs, running and receiving both. One of 3 guys with 1,000 rush yards and 1,000 receiving yards in the same season. So, training time minis, and the one break I missed was teammates. We have 8 to go in teammates. There is 2 items per box. They are 2 former teammates in each box. Right. So Emmitt Smith we have still out there, NFL's all-time rushing leader, also the most rushing touchdowns ever. First time in break room history in an NFL break, we don't have him as a Cowboy. It's an Emmitt Smith Cardinal mini.
Ooh.
He played their series, you kidding me? It's like Allen Iverson on the Pistons. We got Emmitt Smith on the Cardinals. We still have Ed Reed out there, one of the best safeties ever. 3 times led the league in picks. That's tied for the most ever. We got Jerry Rice, NFL's all-time receiving yards leader. 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, J.J. Watt. And then we have T.O., third all-time in receiving touchdowns and yards in the teammates. Only 9 boxes left, 5 and 9 chance at a headliner. So what would you guys like to break? The slab triple will definitely happen. Sold out. Actually, we already have that, right? We have 4 to go in the slab single.
Yes.
So drop me 3 numbers for the slab triple. Then we'll see what else we might do tonight. So we got Damian, we got Kevin, Dylan, Dwayne, and William. Need 3 numbers on the slab triple, folks. First come, first serve on those box calls. So, good stuff. Good stuff coming out in the breaks tonight. Have a lot of slab numbers left. Dylan wants 21, 22, and 24. Thank you, Mr. Salisbury. All those numbers work. All right, I'll get you guys randomized 7 times for our slab triple. Might have more slabs coming up. We got 4 spots to go in the slab single as well. I know if Shane wasn't asleep, he'd be saying 13, says Kyle. Is that his number? Lucky number 13. That's my girlfriend's favorite number as well, by the way, Kyle. So something to be said about 13. My grandma, by the way, says 13 is a terrible number. She says it's very unlucky. It's one of those numbers you either feel good about or you feel terrible about. My girlfriend's favorite number, Alex, 13. My grandma, RIP, she hates 13. We got 21, 22, and 24 coming up here. Princeton and Creighton tied, says Vinny. That's right. Princeton plus 10, baby. Let's go.
I parlayed Creighton money line with Texas.
Okay.
So, that way I'm not going against the Princeton plus 10.
That's right. You can't do that, Alex. Not allowed.
Little compromise.
I like it. Dylan up top. He's got the NFC North. We got Damian in the NFC South, NFC East. Dwayne's got the NFC West. We got William AFC North, Dwayne AFC South, Kevin AFC East, and Dylan's got the spot you want in the AFC West. Triple box break. 16 slabs left. 3 of them are Peyton Manning, Terrell Davis, Justin Herbert. It is a Peyton Manning Bronco card, not a Colt card. So great spot to be is the AFC West. Also a good spot, Dwayne Wright, AFC South could be A.J. Brown. That's a Tennessee Titan card. And Kevin, AFC East, could be Breece Hall. Got room for one more, Alex?
Sure, why not?
Chris Johnson, Flash Authentic.
CJ2K.
All righty, so we'll start with 21, the Sammy Sosa box. Slamming Sammy Sosa. Good luck, folks. 21 out of 30. Not that many left in the slabs. We are, believe it or not, winding down. Oh, my God. He's got it started, Alex. We got a headliner. Authentic auto. Justin Herbert. He broke the rookie record for passing touchdowns because Mahomes in his rookie year actually played a game. Didn't start till his second year. So NFL rookie record for passing touchdowns, Justin Herbert. Consistently top 5 in the league in passing yards. Fantastic young quarterback. That's the AFC West. Dylan Salisbury. Let's go, Dylan. Great start. He's like that triple you keep talking about. The Herbert, Manning, Terrell Davis. He's like, I'm going to get that. 1 out of 3 down, Dylan. 1 down, 2 to go, sir. Even if he doesn't get it, He's already off to a good start with the Herbert.
Who I think is going to be unleashed even a little more with Kellen Moore as the coordinator.
Okay. What's going to happen with his running back, though? Is he going to stay there?
I think he's gone.
Austin Eckler? He's requesting a trade, isn't he?
Yeah, Eckler is awesome in fantasy, and I know he scores a lot of touchdowns, but he's just, the way he plays, I don't really want him on my team.
Interesting. I mean, sometimes guys are better in fantasy than real life.
Yeah.
I think he's a great player, but do I think he's the best running back in the league? No, that's Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
So a healthy McCaffrey's probably better than Austin Eckler, too.
I just like a running back that's just going to pound it down and get the ball 20, 25 times.
Gotcha.
I just don't feel like Eckler's that type of guy.
He's a great pass catcher,
He is
though,
a great pass catcher.
and that matters in the modern NFL.
Perfect third down back.
And look, I see where you're going. I still think he's great, though. He's the top 5 back in the league. He's great on first and second down. But yeah, third down, he can also make catches. All right, says Dylan. Princeton up 4. LFG says Vinny, let's go, Princeton. Sorry, Alex. I love Princeton, man. 15 seed has never reached the Elite 8. Never happened. Would be the first time Oral Roberts almost got there, falling short against Arkansas a couple years ago. 22 is next. Here's a former Bear, but it's not on a Bear item. It's a rookie card for one of the best defensive players in the league, Khalil Mack. A Beckett 9 autograph, 9.5 gem mint, the Mack attack. By the way, on the back of the card, set the NCAA record for most career tackles for a loss, 75. Wow. What a great college player, too. Dylan Salisbury again. That's the AFC West. So it's not the Manning or the Davis, but Khalil Mack. That's 2 dubs with the AFC West. Nicely done, Dylan. Eckler averaged 4.5 yards per carry, had 18 total touchdowns and 50 total yards. Yeah. I mean, I'm more with Vinny on this one, to be honest, Alex. I do think Eckler is fantastic. So I think it would be a big loss for the Chargers, personally. We'll see what happens. They say in the NFL you can replace running backs. So I don't know. Definitely a really good running back. He's got to be top 3 or 4. I do think Derrick Henry is the best in the game, personally. So good hit, Dylan, with Khalil Mack. A little Mack attack. So he's got 2 already, man. Dylan, you are cleaning out. Keep in mind, this is the guy who requested a triple. He asked for this triple box break in the slabs. It's delivering.
I see why.
Smart player, says Vinny. He is a smart player for sure. 24 out of 30. Maybe the team isn't the smartest as a whole, though, blowing that lead against the Jaguars. That was tough. All right, 24 coming up next. Ooh. Here comes our rookie patch auto, RPA, A.J. Brown. 2019 Panini Spectra. That's the AFC South. We got Dwayne Wright, a man of the slabs. Congrats on your A.J. Brown card. So A.J. Brown, his career parallel to Stephon Diggs. Very good receiver with the Titans. Diggs, very good with the Vikings. Then he goes with, a new quarterback, new team. Amazing season. Tied for 3rd in the league in receiving touchdowns and 4th in receiving yards this last season. A.J. Brown for Dwayne Wright. Very nice. Couldn't complete the sweep, says Kyle. Almost. But we did have 2 headliners in that triple box break. Good stuff for Dylan and Dwayne.
Hi, Grayson.
Hi, Grayson. We got Bobby asking, gentlemen, I need a favor. Can you say hello to my little guy, Grayson, so we'll go to bed? Hi, Grayson. You're the man. Listen to your dad and go to bed. It's bedtime. As Stephen Curry would say, night-nights. Night-nights here in the break room. So great stuff right there on the slab hit. Derrick Henry had 4.4 yards per carry, 1,900 total yards, and 13 touchdowns. Yeah, so, touchdowns aren't end-all, be-all. Obviously, yards per carry for me matter a lot. Derrick Henry faced a lot more 10-man boxes. But I do think that Austin Eckler is fantastic. Kyle was cheering for it. I know folks like to cheer for other guys when there's a sweep on the line. And Andrew, I have no idea if Josh and Diggs are still friends. I don't personally know either guy. I know that Diggs got mad in the heat of the moment in that playoff game. I have no idea. If anyone personally knows Josh Allen or Stephon Diggs, please let us know if they're still friends.
I don't know. They're pretty mad at each other.
So I'm not sure. Sprint into his bedroom. Thank you, says Bobby. You are very welcome, Bobby.
That's awesome.
You are very welcome. Look, you got in the breaks. We'll give you a shout out.
Yeah.
That's Andrew's one break order away from a shout out, Alex. That's it. That is it. So good stuff. Is he 9? Is he on your soccer team, Bobby G, by chance?
I guess so.
If so, let us know. Got a little Leo Messi running to his room.
Yeah. We are our closest break right now, 3 in the slabs.
All right. Slab single coming up next. And I believe the minis are not too far away, right?
4 still. They've been stuck at 4. Don't know why.
Come on, guys. Let's get those minis done.
And like Brady and Breeze are still in the diamonds. I don't know if people know that.
Do they know? I think we've said it about 15, 20 times tonight. How much longer are you going to be on, says Zach? It really depends, Zach. So there's really, the customers decide how long we're on. As long as orders are coming into the breaks, we are happy to stay on and break boxes. When orders slow down, we sign off. It is 9:10 right now. I'm going to tell these guys we'll be here minimum 20 more minutes. So here's what we'll do. It's 9:10 right now. We are 8 away on loaded dice. If we get down to like 4 or less, I'll give them more time to get on the chase wheel spin. Otherwise, at 9:25, we're doing the chase wheel spin for loaded dice. Then 9:30 would be the earliest we would sign off. Could be 10 o'clock, could be 11, could be midnight, could be 1. If the orders heat up, we'll be on for you guys. But minimum until 9:30, Zach. So we'll reevaluate things at 9:30 as far as how the break page is looking. If you are looking for breaks that will fill up, mini helmets and slabs are very close. Very close. Did that happen, Andrew? I'm not going to read your comment only because I'm not sure if it happened. I don't remember that happening. If it did happen, that's not good.
Oh. Get the team. Someone did just a prayer. I don't as like a celebration. I don't think it was directed towards DeMar Hamlin.
I don't think that happened. So, I want to be very careful. I'm mindful of what I read and mindful of accusing teams and franchises of stuff that may or may not have happened. So Andrew says he saw it. Fair, Andrew? Well, if that's what you saw, then that's not good. I'm not a fan of that personally. But I didn't personally see it. I try not to comment on stuff I haven't seen. Having worked in sports media, Alex, there's a lot of rumors out there. And some are not very true. Sometimes you think you saw something different than what you saw. So I'll refrain from commenting on that personally.
I just think it's kind of like a common celebration or whatever. I don't think it was directed towards them.
Yes, that's probably what happened.
But we do have a slab break.
All right, slab break on the way. Drop me a number for the slab single, guys. Let me know what you guys would like. We have Peyton Manning still in play. We have the, let's see, Breece Hall. Herbert just went, but we have Terrell Davis as well. So let me know on a number. Single box break, and here's my card. Wayne Wright, Adam Al-Hakim, Dylan Salisbury, William Adams, and Zach Roll. So we got 1, 5, 6, 13, 16, 17, 23, and 25 available. First come, first serve on that slab box number. There's what, Blake? I see there's from Blake. Somebody finish his sentence. There's fire coming up in the break room.
Always.
Awesome items coming up. Creighton up 2 now. Zach, the numbers, I'll read them slowly, but they're also scrolling at the top right, at the bottom of the ticker, by the way. So we got slab cards 1, 5, 6, 13, 16, 17,
25 is there.
23, and 25 is there. The Mark McGuire and Barry Bonds box. This is the juice box here. It's extra juiced, Alex. So thank you very much.
3 away on the minis. So
Perfect. You said let's see 23. So do you want 25 or 23, Zach?
yeah, this is the single.
This is the single box break.
Didn't we do?
Would you like 23 or 25, Zach? Which one? 23. All right, 23, that's fine. We'll do the MJ box. We typically do say once the box is on the desk, it's official, but he's a new guy. He's learning the ropes.
Yep.
I'll let him call out 23. 23 out of 30, and here's my card, slab break.
2 more spots in the minis.
All right, so mini break will happen. Then after that, we'll be wide open, Alex. So it's up to these guys. See what else they can do. 45-40 Creighton now. Very high-scoring game.
Yeah. Opposite of that Alabama game.
Should have bet the over. That's what we should have done.
Yeah.
So 6 and 7 clicks. We got Dwayne right up top in the NFC North. Dwayne right below in the NFC South as well. Adam, we've got the NFC East. Dwayne NFC West. Zach AFC North. Dylan AFC South. Zach AFC East. And William AFC West. Here's my card number 1. 23 out of 30. The MJ box here. Good luck, folks. Let's see some fire. One of my favorite players growing up, a former Defensive Player of the Year. Actually, this is, yeah, it's a rookie card.
Oh.
We got an RPA, Brian Urlacher,
Ooh.
Pro and College Football Hall of Famer, NFC North, Dwayne Wright. What's up, Dwayne Wright? Beautiful card right here, Alex. This is a black diamond NFL rookie, Brian Urlacher. 2000 black diamond. So in college, this guy, by the way, he played everything in college. Kick and punt returner, receiver, tight end, safety, linebacker. That's why in the pros, he could cover everyone.
Yeah.
Running backs, no problem for Brian Urlacher. Fantastic hit, Dwayne. Nicely done on your Urlacher slab, sir. Zach saying should have gone with 25. My advice to you, Zach, always trust your gut. Don't mix it up. And that's my advice. Dwayne Wright, though, says, nah, you made the right call. Dwayne's happy with it. Slab break is full. Mini break is full, looks like. We got 19 and 25 from Bobby G. I don't see 19 on the ticker, Bobby. I do see 25, though. I see 16, 18, 21, 23, 24, and 25. So let me know what else other than 25 you would like. Bobby G's had some good number calling tonight. Been calling heats. Wayne loves the slabs. Alan made this comment the other day. He's like, I would love to see Dwayne's slab collection. I would too, because he's got a lot. Christopher Diaz says 23. Thank you, Chris Diaz. 23 going off the ticker. 23 and 25. We keep hearing these numbers, man. They're everywhere. They are everywhere. Oh, that's an interesting combo. Bobby says, Kamen, to answer your question, he's my starting forward and backup keeper on his son. Okay, Bobby. What are you looking for? Got the right ones? Oh, okay. Is it okay? I got you. Is it probably the other series? That's okay. So 23 works, says Bobby. Okay. By the way, Bobby, I played forward when I played soccer. Forward and midfielder. Do respect forwards. I did hate goalie. So very interesting. He's a keeper and a goalie. By the way, the list is not in there either. For the training time, you have it green, but not the list. Real quick, Maybe you didn't copy it over.
Oh.
You're good. Kyle was midfield and goalie. Okay, Kyle. Interesting combo. Training time, 23 and 25. Interesting, Andrew. Very interesting comment. That is a mouthful, but that sounds interesting. Good stuff, Andrew. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm not going to read that. That's a long comment. But I do like that, Andrew, for sure. All right, Blake, Zachary, James, Trent, Blake, Chris, Bobby, and James. 23 out of 40 coming up in the training time. And then we got 25 next. And then Alex, unfortunately, we're caught up after this. So now's that time to attack that break page. If you want to see more breaks tonight. So James Van Der East up top. You've got the NFC North, James. We got Blake Miller in the NFC South. James Van Der East, NFC East. Zachary Erickson, NFC West. James, by the way, has got a great spot. Looking for Justin Jefferson. Zachary looking for Marshall Faulk. James also looking for A.J. Brown. Blake looking for Ed. Blake. He's a huge Bucks fan. Never, ever gets the NFC South. Now we can get that Warren Sapp mini for Blake Miller.
Oh.
Bobby G, red hot in the breaks for box calls, especially in the AFC North. Blake Bidden, AFC South. Christopher Diaz, AFC East. And Trent Thormosgard, AFC West. He's an Asgardian from Marvel movies.
Yeah.
So that's definitely hit. Here we go. 23 coming up first. 23 out of 40 in our mini helmets. We got ourselves a former Cowboys legend on the Eclipse mini, 3-time Super Bowl champion. I believe he was a 4-time first-team All-Pro. Fantastic safety, Darren Woodson. So James Van Der East, congrats on your Darren Woodson. Van Der East household got a dub tonight. So 4-time first-team All-Pro, 5-time Pro Bowler, like I said, Darren Woodson. Bills fan says Chris Diaz, go Buffalo. This is it, says Blake. This is the moment. And Andrew played defensive back, wide receiver, and quarterback in high school. There you go. A little bit of everything. So, nicely done, James. Let's see if you can double up with that A.J. Brown, maybe. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Blake Miller says, forget that. I just want a buck. Give me Warren Sapp comment. Make it happen. It's not up to me. It's the box calls and the randomizer. So we'll see if you pick the right box. For Woodson. This bad boy is JSA certified, by the way. Any fire pools in the diamonds tonight? A lot of fire pools. We had the Lawrence Taylor authentic. What else did we pull? We pulled, well, earlier in the early show, we had that Salute the Service Speed Flex Tyreek Hill. Other diamond hits today.
The Chris Johnson.
Chris Johnson, Flash Authentic.
The Joe Theismann.
Joe Theismann, that was a Salute the Service as well.
Yeah, Drew Bledsoe.
Drew Bledsoe, Flash Authentic.
Devin White.
Devin White with a gift card.
Yeah.
And we still have Brady and Breeze out there, Carson. Yep, Carson. Sweet, thank you. You are welcome, sir. You are very welcome. 25 is next. 25 out of 40 in training time. Oh, well, Tony. James Van Der East goes by Tony on Facebook.
Yep.
I'm going to ask it again, Alex. I ask this all the time as the sticker goes on my sweater here. What could you do in a double box break?
Win 2 things with 1 spot.
Exactly what James Van Der East did. We have a Salute to Service Hall of Fame 21 inscription, Drew Pearson. Hall of Fame wide receiver for the Cowboys. Had that famous Hail Mary catch. Absolute legend, former Super Bowl champ, JSA certified, on your Drew Pearson mini, Mr. Vander East. Let's go. I know we had 2 spots in the break. You really only needed 1 to win 2 mini helmets. That's how we do it in the break room. Darren Woodson and the beautiful Salute the Service mini right there, Drew Pearson. All right, James. That's how we do. And then we're going to do the chase wheel spin. Loaded dice still wide open, Alex. Then we'll see where we're at after that. Could be approaching the end of the program unless these orders heat up. Tony says, thanks, guys. You're welcome.
Always.
Hope all is good. Hope Valerie is good. You know, Valerie, where's Valerie at? I haven't seen her in the last few days. Usually a very active chatter. She might be burning the midnight oil. She's a nurse.
Yeah.
So maybe she's got... The nurses have weird schedules. They have, like... They work three days in a row, then they're off 4 in a row, and they work, like, midnight, 12-hour days. That NFC East used to always hits a lot, says Bobby. I'll be honest, Bobby, we get a lot of Eagles, we get a lot of Cowboys in the room, decent amount of Giants. It's hard to pick one most popular division, but that might be it. NFC North hits a lot, too. We have Vikings, Bears, Lions, Packers, but all 8 divisions are represented. We have a lot of customers who complain about the NFC South, AFC South. Tonight we've had Shaquille Leonard. We had earlier, Jonathan Taylor in the AFC South, J.J. Watt.
There was a lot of South.
NFC South, we've had Devin White. Still got Brady and Breeze out there as well.
The AFC East quite a bit. A lot of Dolphins, Patriots, Bills.
So we do represent all the divisions. And we try to represent all the teams at one point or another. Some of these series that are 30-box series, we're not going to have every NFL team in every series. I mean, obviously, we'll have less Texans. How many great Texan players are there?
Yeah, hasn't been around that long.
Not many. Chase wheel spin, I think it was, 1 loaded dice break?
Yep, 1 loaded.
All right, so we'll get you guys set up here. 7 times coming up for our loaded dice. 47-43 at the half, Creighton.
Yep, perfect.
Texas up 15-10, almost midway through the first half against Xavier. So that's also a little bit lower scoring game. Not as low as Alabama, of course, but 7 times. Top name is taking home a chase wheel spin. 6, 7th and final click. We got Bobby G. The man does not stop.
Doesn't.
Let me know, Bobby, what number you want to start on. Otherwise, we'll start you on 1. Didn't he win the Jim Brown? I think he won the Jim Brown.
Good.
For $175. He got the Jim Brown, and now he's going to go ahead himself and get himself a little bit extra money.
Yeah.
100% agreed that it's equal. We had that triple box break. That was an AFC West, says Bobby. Yeah. They're not equal, to be clear. Some divisions do have more, but we have all of them at some point get represented. He wants to start on 25. Thank you, Bobby. We'll get you started on 25. Barry Bonds, Mark McGuire number here. All right. You are getting yourself 47.
All right.
I can't give out 80, 90, 100 every time, Alex. I got to keep my job here.
Fair enough.
So $47. Bobby, that money's gone in your account.
Already there.
So, all righty. Let's see this Jim Brown. This is, I think, hands down the hit of the show. Lawrence Taylor, very good. CJ 2K, had some good slab cards. But the Jim Brown Authentic, I think, is in its own category tonight. So, let's see. Quick peek at the break page. Pretty open. I'm going to go ahead and do a top-to-bottom rundown. I'm going to give these guys until 9:35. If we are within 3 or 4 spots away, I'll give them more time.
Yep.
We're pretty much within, unfortunately, 7 or 8 on all of these breaks. We take these breaks that are at 7 or 8 away. We get them down to like 4. I'll give you guys more additional time. Let's get those orders moving in the next 7 minutes here. Thank you once again, gentlemen, says Bobby. Looking forward to spending it tomorrow on the birthday. There you go, Bobby.
Yeah, let's go.
Happy birthday, Bobby G.
Yeah.
Birthday shout out, brother. March 25th. Quick drink here of water, then I'm going to go ahead and do that top to bottom rundown afterwards. All righty. 7 times here. So we have Dan the Man Jersey Series, Alex. That's the one break that's our closest right now.
Yep.
6 spots to go. The Dan Marino jersey still available. One of the best quarterbacks of all time. When he retired, he had all the passing records. Yeah. An absolute beast. You put this guy in the modern game, he still might have all the records. He is such a great passing quarterback. Mr. Marino could get that for $26. We have former Packer star receiver Donald Driver and Bears legendary coach and tight end Mike Ditka. Hall of Fame level players at tight end, Hall of Fame level coach as well. The only coach to win a Super Bowl with the Bears. So we have 6 to go there. 8 to go in the Diamond double box break. Again, we are down to 18 diamonds now. Tom Brady Lunar Authentic, Drew Brees Lunar Authentic, still out there. 7-time Super Bowl champion, Mr. Brady. He is number 1 all-time passing yards, passing touchdowns. Drew Brees, number 2 all-time, right behind him. I remember when they were going back and forth at one point for the records, because one guy would set it, then the other guy passes it. Brees, of course, retired a little bit earlier, but Brady kept going. Brady's marks will be hard to top. If there's one guy who could do it, it's Mahomes. We'll see if he plays in his 40s or not.
Yeah, that's the big thing.
That's the big question. Deion Sanders on the Flash Authentic, maybe the best corner ever. And we have a triple sign Steeler Authentic, Jack Lambert, Jack Ham, Andy Russell, fantastic authentic of that steel curtain defense. 8 to go in the slabs, both the triple and single. We are down to actually just a few headliners left. Peyton Manning, 5-time NFL MVP, the most ever. 55 passing touchdowns as a Bronco. That is still the single season mark. We got Terrell Davis, one of 8 guys with 2,000 rush yards in a season. The prime of his career, by the way, top 5 running back ever.
Yep.
You can't put him top 5 because he didn't play enough seasons, but during his prime, 2,000 yards, 1,800 yards, league MVP, Super Bowl MVP. The guy was a beast. Breece Hall, by the way, great young running back, still out there in the slabs. So you can get for $166, you can get the Brady and Breeze both in the Diamond Double. $83, you can get one of them in the single. That's pretty good too. 8 to go in the teammates. Headliners left include the NFL's all-time leading rusher, Emmitt Smith, on a Cardinal mini. That's weird. We have Jerry Rice, NFL's all-time receiving yards leader. Ed Reed, 3 times of the league in picks. 3rd all-time in receiving yards, receiving touchdowns, Terrell Owens. And 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, J.J. Watt. 8 to go in the triple for the Cards as well. 7 to go in double team. We are still looking for Bradshaw and also Devontae Adams. 4-time Super Bowl champion quarterback Terry Bradshaw. Number 3 in the league in receiving yards this last season. Number 1 in receiving touchdowns, Devontae Adams. And what was a down year, I guess. Isn't that weird?
Crazy.
He is so good. We have 7 to go in the Trenches Authentics. Down to 8 boxes left. All in the room, all in the ticker. O.J. Simpson, College Football Hall of Famer, Pro Football Hall of Famer, Heisman Trophy winner, and League MVP. Guy was a great player. A lot of other issues, but on the playing side, he was great. Deion Sanders, Flash Authentic. Maybe, the best corner ever. Mm-hmm. Former Defensive Player of the Year, baseball player, football coach. The guy's done it all. 8 to go in loaded dice. We are down to 4 crates left. 2 and 4 chance at a headliner. Triple box break. 2 reps, 1 authentic. NFL's all-time tackle leader, Ray Lewis, still out there on the Lunar Authentic. How about a little, maybe false advertising, just win baby inscription for Adams. They didn't win a lot, but that's a nice inscription for the great Devontae Adams. 8 to go in the minis. Still got A.J. Brown, Justin Jefferson, some of the best receivers in the game. Jay Jetta's first in receiving yards. Justin Jefferson fourth this past, or actually Justin Jefferson first, A.J. Brown fourth. We have Marshall Faulk, former league MVP, Super Bowl champion running back. Warren Sapp, former Defensive Player of the Year. And then Deion Sanders, also a former Defensive Player of the Year, out there in the training time. Let's close teammates, says Chris Diaz. Well, Chris, let's start ordering there, because that break is wide open. You get a few spots. It goes down from 8 to 6. Then we got some movement. We are 6 away on the jerseys. So let me know, folks. That top to bottom rundown took a hot minute. I'll go ahead and give these guys 5 more minutes, Alex. Last call, 9:40, 5 more minutes. If we are within 3 or less on the jerseys, I'll give you more time. That's 6 away. Got to be 4 or less on these other breaks. Other than the jerseys, it's all 7 or 8 away.
Mm-hmm.
So now's the time, or we'll do this tomorrow. You and Joe tomorrow.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun. Joe Aguilar back in the break room. I think neither of you guys were here last Saturday, right?
No.
No, so that'll be fun. And good March Madness. Texas up 22-16. So Carr with 11 points for Texas. I was very impressed with them because like their 5th leading scorer had like 28 points.
Yeah.
So that's what you need to do in the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Get guys to step up. So my recommendation for anyone out there, I'm saying right now, order right now. If someone sees those breaks go from 8 to 6, 6 to 4, they might order as well. Worst thing that can happen, Alex, your break happens tomorrow. You get your spots ready for tomorrow, and you're set. So we don't take your money. If a break doesn't fill up, it gets carried over to the next show. So that will be 2 p.m. tomorrow. If it doesn't break that show, it would be 7 p.m. tomorrow.
It will happen.
So last chance for those orders, guys. Let's make it happen. If you look at the break page, vast majority of the breaks do happen. Like I'm looking at live break 3, live break 3, live break 2. Most of these breaks happen most days. So pretty good early show. A little bit slower tonight. Given how busy we've been the last few days, you know, we have like 3-4 great days in a row. There's a day where it's just a little bit slower. Still a good day, though. Still a lot of good stuff coming out. I mean, we had a Tyreek Hill speed flex in the early show. Jim Brown authentic tonight. You cannot miss with some of these breaks. There's a lot of goodies in the break room.
Jim Brown hit of the show.
No question. I think pretty easy decision. I'm almost debating whether we should just do him as a hit video or get one of these two gentlemen in there as well.
Maybe throw Chris Johnson in for 2,000.
Maybe, yeah.
Sick Titans flash.
So up to you guys. That's the coolest looking helmet, by the way, is the CJ2K. The Jim Brown, obviously the better player.
Yeah.
So that's why it's the hit of the show. Fantastic CJ2K. Beautiful Titan authentic and that LT. Also pretty clean. You know what? We might do all 3. I do like this Lawrence Taylor. Maybe the best defensive player ever. I mean, we have arguably the best running back ever and arguably the best defensive player ever, all getting pulled in the same show. And Taylor wasn't even a headliner. Neither was Chris Johnson.
Crazy.
That, by the way, is an example of diamond helmets.
Oh, yeah.
We talk about best hits of the show. The diamond helmet names that aren't headliners, they're headliners in every other series.
I've seen Joe Montana as like a filler hit one time.
I know. Wasn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's how crazy the diamond.
That was crazy.
Like, it was Joe Montana and Deion were filler hits, and I was like, what?
Yeah, what's going on? I think we have to mix it up.
Yeah.
Because we've seen that headliner a lot. Mix it up a little bit on the Montana. So 2 minutes. Last call for orders, guys. 9:40 will be the show. So Texas looking good right now. Might have a 2 seed. So let's see. Conference breakdown. We've got Miami out of the ACC, San Diego State, Mountain West. We had Gonzaga. What are they? The
Three.
WAC? No, the conference.
Gosh.
WCC. I think it's West Coast Conference. We had UConn. So then we had a lot of spread out conferences.
Yeah.
No conference dominating, wide open tournament. The madness will be fun to follow. I'll watch the games tomorrow. That's for sure. All right, Alex, any final thoughts from you?
No. Got to see the Jim Brown. I was hoping to see the Brady. Maybe I'll see it tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow. You'll either see it tomorrow or I'll see it on Sunday.
Yep. One of us
It's gonna happen the next couple of days. Off chance it doesn't happen Sunday, I'm here Monday and Tuesday. So I'll see that Brady for sure. So I think that's a great signing off point, folks. Fantastic pools, as always. Awesome to have all you guys in the break room. We got some of the best customers in the business. Always fun to be here in the break room. So it's 4 and 7 Central Time, Monday through Friday. 2 and 7 on Saturday and Sunday. So tomorrow's early show at 2 o'clock.
Yes.
All the night shows, 7 p.m. Central Time. I'll see you guys on Sunday. Joe in tomorrow with you. Me and Steven on Sunday. See you guys right back here in the break room.